It's Wednesday once again, Hump Day, and we are here once again for Drawn and Quartered today. You choose the topic, so make sure you get in there and vote. Vote once, not often, for what we are going to draw tonight. Get ready because Drawn and Quartered is about to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome back to Drawn and Quartered once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on another wonderful Wednesday evening. Why does my camera look blurry again? And why don't I do these things before the show starts? It's just the way it is. Here with us again tonight, Matthew Cosson. How you doing, Matt? That's great. Also with us tonight, the Lester sisters, Amy and Melissa. And how you guys doing tonight?
We're doing a lot better. Alyssa just had to run downstairs and help Dad with something, so she's gonna be back up pretty soon. But so I'm running here.
They're helping Dad too.
Well, one of us had to set up the computers, so sometimes it's me, sometimes it's her.
Sorry.
Awesome. Matt, you have something to say tonight?
Yeah. A little bit in the tight spot right now. There's
Uh-oh.
a big bill kind of coming up, and so I need to sell some art. So I'm doing I have some art pieces to sell, and if I could sell 3 of them, I could pay it. Or if I get 9 or 10 commissions, I could cover the bill. So.
All right. Well, let's try to get that covered. Maybe we could do a little a little unplanned auction.
There you go.
That'd be great.
Thank you.
And with each art purchase too, I give a free commission with it. Because each art piece I was looking to sell for $300. So, and the commissions are $100.
Your mic up a bit. All right. Say something. Or is my audio just down? Oh, hold on. My audio. I usually have it up at 50, and I only had it down at 30. All right. Say something, Matt.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Okay.
Yes, and we will do that. But first, we need to introduce our other guests who are here so far. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Pacific time. It's pretty much been that for 6 years now. Who can't seem to remember what time the show starts. I don't want to point any fingers at Elliot or Weldon or
I've been waiting for the last 5 minutes back there.
Kevin, who's still in the chat.
Nobody showed up. I don't know.
Yeah, are you bringing people in the order in which they were?
Yes.
Yes. I've been here for a while.
No, you have not. You've been here.
Yeah,
for 30
I have. I've been here for
Elliot, I saw you blip
12
in.
minutes.
You blipped in right when I brought Amy and Melissa in. You
that
blipped
sounds-
in for a second, and then you blipped out. I was like,
that sounds like a user operator error or something.
Operator
User
error.
yeah, but you're the user operator.
No, it sounds like you're the
User.
Yeah,
What is
user.
this, Tron?
It's all right. Look, I had to apply the appropriate amount of chapstick before the show, anyways.
He said chapstick.
Is it the amount or just the color that makes it inappropriate?
All right, so we're gonna have to try to figure out what to do because this is the choose your topic drawn and quartered tonight. So I'm gonna put up a first poll which means I have to actually go to.
Oh,
the
there's
channel.
poll action.
Yeah.
Like
Let me go
polls
on.
with actual character suggestions, or are you talking
No,
about?
Polish people. We're talking about Polish people tonight.
I heard there was some gnarly politics going on in Polish area. Anyways,
So as soon as my chat pops up, I can type in the 20 questions, animal, vegetable, or mineral.
dang Matt,
know.
you put some renderage on her keister since last night. Sorry.
Costin's playing coy. So I'm gonna bring up the first. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Shall we draw a
I already got some topics. I already know what I'm
male
doing.
or a female? I'm gonna start the poll, and then we're gonna do a little sidetrack and try to get Matt Caution a little bill paying fair. We'll start a little quick impromptu. That's the word I was looking for earlier.
Impromptu.
You want to start an impromptu auction there, Matt? You're muted, by the way.
Look at the chesticles on that male specimen.
Matt still hasn't figured out how to use StreamYards, apparently.
I'm pretty sure that Matt
Oh,
put quite a bit of G2 action on that thing too, so that's high.
yeah,
value.
actually I did.
It's archival G2 ink on that.
And then some Sumi, black Sumi ink, Japanese Sumi ink.
Yeah, we saw you painting the crap out of that last night.
Yeah, and I'm still kind of finishing up the leg here, but yeah, I'm putting the rendering in to her. I think felt like she needed to be balanced out more, so I put the black down here because it was mostly black up here, and thought to balance it out. So
Is that a character that you created, or is that a Bloodshot character?
I think at the time I did Drawn and Quartered. It was supposed to be Aeon Flux, like Charlize Theron's character.
Is
But-
that from the
Bang
from the years ago Drawn and Quartered that we did?
Yeah,
Holy crap!
but I never.
We just finished
never-
it last night.
Well, because I did all the characters, but I never did background. And I was like, I want to sell something, but I'm like, this needs a little something more to it. So I thought I'll add something background, and then I kind of started adding more rendering to the characters, and I'm like, I like it more now.
Definitely.
But yeah, this is 11 by 14. It's kind of got a shine to it, the ink, but here you kind of see without the shine. And then I used a
Oh my gosh,
red acrylic.
I'm shocked.
Who's here?
The vote so far is 60% male.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
Makes
We
For
got
those
sense.
of you who are
some
just
sweet-
popping in right now, the poll is: shall we draw a male or a female? Again, this is the choose your topic drawn and quartered. So the fans are going to be picking the topic
How
tonight.
many people are watching, and how many votes are there?
We got 19 people watching. Oh, 2 of you are on Draw Comics Like a Pro. If you want to vote, you have to come over to Blacklist Universe.
Elrod voted for Tarzan and Speed Racer, so
We've
those
got-
are
We've
boy
got.
characters.
Well, we'll
And
figure
Juan
out-
wanted spaceships.
This is a process.
It's
Just
a process.
take time.
Yes.
Okay, this is a process. Next, we have to have what do you call it? Categories, right?
There you go.
Science fiction, fantasy, Western,
Well, while you're doing that,
Japanese
I'm gonna draw
TV. I
something
don't know,
already.
stuff like that. All right, do you wanna try to do an auction here, Matt? Or are you just showing
Oh.
off what you want to sell?
yeah.
What's the minimum? What's the
I have-
minimum?
I have this piece that was from another Drawn and Quartered, the up for sale, and then I'm finishing up this piece. Still haven't finished.
I'm pretty
so I
sure
wanna
that
put some
Wolvie
light in
and
it.
Beast
Ooh,
was the
Storm.
winner that night too.
Look
Was
at that
it?
storm Weldon that he drew while you weren't here.
Oh, that's why I didn't show up. It's freaking awesome.
She's lovely.
She is.
And I want to add some lightning. kind of,
Yeah.
That would be a nice touch.
Maybe put some. I don't know. I was thinking maybe on her fingertips coming out, connect. I don't know. Something to kind of make it more kinetic. But I wanted her floating in the clouds in a storm. And then I'm finishing up that one, and also I'm finishing up this one. I realized I never finished this one up.
Oh,
My Hero Academia, and they had the little funny like guy. He's a little like kind of a little
Minetta?
guy.
Is that Minetta?
I think so. It's like he has little sticky balls that he pulls off his head.
Is he
tosses them.
touching the giant girl's butt?
Like he's trying to he's reaching out, but he's
Reaching
like all
out for
flying
Mount
fast.
Lady's action.
Mount Lady? Is that her
Yeah,
name?
that's her name.
Yeah,
Because she's like a mountain, right? Mount.
she's huge. She grows really big. Like that's
That's
why she's
Yeah.
so big.
She's standing in the building. See, she's like so big. She's standing higher than the building. She's kind of like
See, that's the funniest thing is like people say like superhero stuff is dead. It's like that's a superhero comic book.
yeah, yeah.
And
It's
like
really
the
good,
biggest
too.
manga.
Yeah,
People
it's
still love
crazy.
superheroes. They just don't love what's being done.
Yeah, look at this one. See, that's the one that she'll have all the superheroes.
Yeah.
And there's some crazy action in it too, man. That guy's his name's Endeavor, and he has fire powers. So he's like a fire mustache and goatee and fire hair. It's funny, but then when he flames off, he doesn't have any facial hair or anything. It's just like
All right. If
it's
you are
fun.
new, if you just popped in, we still have a vote up for if we should draw a male or a female character. The male, we're up to 15 votes, and the male is taken. Yeah, dude, we're at 60% male. I don't know that females can pull it out. Maybe I should just end this poll and start the next one.
Sweet, got a
What do
mini
you guys
auction
think?
and a mini.
What do
mini
you guys
poll
think
going.
here that I can hear in the thing? Let's get some opinions from the voices.
From the voice opinions, you mean for whether or not you should go on to another category, or what would be another good category?
The next
to go
poll,
on?
the category. So, all right, never mind.
So
It's
Call
just
it.
growing more. So, looks like we are doing a male figure tonight. I'm ending the poll.
Yeah, that
Okay.
Carrie Lake ain't coming out of this poll.
Carrie Lake. All right. How do I do the other? All right.
Well, I mean,
What the
what's her
heck?
name? What did I say?
How do I start another poll? Send feedback, moderate activity. Oh, I swear I just did this. Oh, here it is.
I meant Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley's not pulling this one out.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So, what do we call it? Category?
like
Theme?
style or genre? Do you think that would be?
Genre. What?
Anime.
Like one,
What?
like one. Can you guys hear me?
Genre. How we draw tonight. First,
Just put
anime.
up a single category poll of anime.
Anime. Okay, number 2.
Would video games then, or does that fall into
Video
anime?
Maybe
games.
action
Seriously,
adventure?
you're killing me. All right,
Definitely.
video.
I mean, that's
games.
obvious next
It's really
choice.
broad.
All right, next option.
Let's just do Pal World.
No.
Maybe adventure like Indiana Jones or like Conan and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Action adventure. I mean, that's
Well, like
D&D.
Two
all,
Brothers?
most comics
or
are
like-
action adventure of one sort or
Oh,
another,
Pulp
right?
Fiction.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
Mike.
the old dinosaur or magazines. Or
Film
something like that.
noir,
Oh,
western.
Film Noir. I do love Film Noir. That'd be
Dune.
good.
We need to be a
The
little
Sword
more
and sorcery.
specific.
There you go.
Sword.
D&D.
Sword
What Elliot
and
said.
sorcery.
Sorcery. Sword or sorcery.
All right, and our final genre choice.
Let's do the guy from Sword and Sorcerer that shoots the blades off of his sword.
Cartoon animals.
Like
Elliot knows.
like the
Elliot
old,
knows.
Yeah, I think that would be
Donald Duck.
Like, Amy, you just want to draw cartoon animals. I get it.
Oh, that wouldn't stop me.
You know what? Fine, I'll put it. Cartoon animals.
That was a giggle fest. You know that was
But
true.
here's the thing: we already have male, so male cartoon. Oh, yeah, I guess that works.
Yeah.
Could
Or
do
you just Donald
no,
Duck.
Yosemite Sam's not an animal. Wait,
Do
do
Snoop.
humans
Kind
count
of
as
is.
animals? Hey,
Kind
and
of
welcome to the
Snoopy.
chat, Sharpie.
Would Peanuts
Sharp.
count?
Hey, everybody.
Snoopy would.
All right,
Yeah,
the
it
poll
is.
is beginning now. 24 people in the chat. Let's see if we can get up to at least 20 votes before we make a decision. And once again, Matt, give the folks a pitch of why you're showing us your art exclusively right now.
I'm showing these because I need to pay a bill that's time sensitive, and it's pretty big, so it's really urgent, pressing. So like I said, I'm willing to sell like commissions for 100 and these finished pieces for 300 if anyone's interested in these pieces. But also, if you buy a piece like this, you get an actual commission with it as well for free for the 300.
Whoa.
But I'm willing to, like I said, if someone's willing to buy all three, I'll give them a deal on that too. But I need to my goal is to make, it's a lot, 900. So my thing is, if I sell like three, not just these three, but I have other pieces of art too to sell. But if I sell three of these, then I could make the bill. Or if I sell 9 of the commission pieces, then I can make my bill too. This is like some of the commission samples. I actually have to send this out. This is already purchased, but this is an example of one of the commissions that I would do. And this is on Bristol board, the same as the other pieces. It's just 8.5 by 11. These other ones are 11 by 14, and yeah. So this one's already sold. This is one I did a while ago. This is original with Marker Schulke. This is before the series came out. But yeah, I got a bunch of other pieces too. I'm gonna actually start posting them up online if anybody's interested.
That was Samurai Showdown and something else.
And then Pokemon.
Togepi.
But
Loki.
and then of course
Locapi.
my Wonder Woman Ninja Turtles piece.
Awesome.
And then Ghostbusters animation.
Rad.
And then I did a cover for Forsaken Gods. This is the cover. I actually colored it too.
Oh, fun. So you scan that and do the color digitally?
Yeah.
Dang, son.
Isn't it great?
Look at the chops on that.
Yes.
That dude. That's a dude, right? I mean, yeah, I guess it has to be.
Yeah, I wanted to do like her holding a torch, but then I thought the guy's head's flaming, so I made it like his head's the torch, lighting up a cavern that she's standing in. And then this is the close-up right here of the character with the hoodie.
Oh my goodness. Sword and Sorcery and Cartoon Animals are running away with it. We need about 6 more votes to make a call on the genre. Please keep voting until we're at that point.
Actually, after I started adding touches to this one to make it look better, I started doing the same thing with this one. I thought I'm going to add in some more shadow, like black shadows into these characters and figures.
Andrew, I don't know if we're doing an auction. It doesn't seem like. I mean, he's just like showing everything that he's got for sale. He's got to make up some bills come knocking at his door. So
did he make
trying to get him $900 all told?
Yeah, and trying to get as soon as possible. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if someone wants to make me an offer too, I just wanted to show you some of the art, and I have some more if inquiring. This one's going to be finished with some lightning. But if you want anything or have any commission requests, I'm open for that too. And I just bought this one today because I was thinking doing a cover sketch is Batman 89. They did a sequel to it, I guess. And it's actually pretty cool art inside. I was surprised. It's actually, they make it look like Michael Keaton's Batman, right? But then they also made the character, Gordon's daughter, is Winona Ryder.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and then they did I think it's Harley Quinn's in here. They have the Alfred from the 1989 Keaton Batman.
Oh yeah.
Right? And then they put Harley Quinn, I think, is Madonna.
Hey.
Yeah, so they make him look like Material Girl.
I remember when Madonna was the villain in the Dick Tracy movie. I need to watch that again.
That's not by Kevin Nolan, is it?
No, it's like, I don't know who it's by, but it's almost like an Adam Hughes type of feel to it. Some of the stuff he's trying to do. But...
Oh, we should have put Dick Tracy on the poll. Dang it.
I don't think Dick Tracy would. Hey, we need 4 more votes in the poll to make a choice. Otherwise, we're doing Sword and Sorcery.
Elliot speaketh. And
Four
it-
more
it
votes.
happens.
4 more votes. You know, the artists are allowed to vote too. If you want to get in,
Oh,
really?
oh crap! Really?
if you
Oh,
want
I
to
should have.
choose what you want to vote.
Crap,
see.
where's this show at? I gotta go
Oh.
YouTube it. Oh, I gotta turn on my VPN.
Finally, the man without a plan. Bots.
Hey, just got done on another live stream. This is my live stream day.
Hello.
Ooh, busy one, huh?
Crap, where's that pole at?
That was my
It's right in my face.
spawn. The scorched.
Sword and sorcery it is.
Yeah.
Oh crap, was I supposed to vote sword and sorcery?
Oh, no, it's tied.
Oh,
my
it's
God.
tied up. Oh, no, it's not. Cartoon animals are doing a battle.
You can't tie.
You can't die, guys. It's just not
Well,
fair.
actually, we could tie. And we could do
I just said it'd be
sword and
artist
sorcery,
choice or something,
cartoon
right?
Animals.
Cartoon sword and sorcery animals.
Nope.
Magic animals.
Gosh, dang it. Why
Man,
does
this is
keep
a fickle
changing?
poll, man. Holy crap.
Or versus the Care Bears. We could do something like cross up Rainbow Bright with like a gay midget.
Mechas and Jason that paper.
All right, and I'm ending the poll here. It is
Yeah,
Sword and Sorcery
settled.
by a neck,
That was close.
ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now that we have that, we need a specific topic from Sword and Sorcery.
Conan.
Anime.
But
He-Man.
intellectual proper.
Ooh, He-Man.
He-Man,
are we
Conan.
drawing.
You've got.
We have Conan,
Okay.
He-Man.
Rosetta? Oh, sorry.
I like this poll.
Rosetta
action.
is
This
a
getting
person?
Death Dealer.
heavy.
Death
Yeah, I
Dealer.
know. I was
Yes.
thinking like the Fire and Ice
Healer.
or
Ooh, Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice. Yeah, that's good.
Good idea.
I mean, we already have one Rosetta thing.
yeah.
So what? So what?
Does Lord of the Rings count?
No,
What about Alan Lee? All of his
What?
stuff.
Huh?
You don't know who Alan Lee is?
Shrek?
The Lord of the, that's the Lord of
No.
the Rings guy, right?
Yeah, this guy who did a lot of Tolkien stuff. Really?
didn't do
You
that.
don't know that? You guys are artists. You don't know this freaking guy?
There's also
No, I
King
don't know.
Cole.
Is
King
he an
Cole.
artist?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're talking about intellectual properties, not human beings.
I love Kevin Sorbo. Call the Conqueror was awesome.
Okay, come on, one more. No, Tarzan.
McMorn.
Tarzan is not sword and sorcery. What?
Bran McMorn.
What?
Bran McMorn.
Red
I don't know
Sonja.
what you're saying.
Red
Red
Sonja's
Sonja.
a good one.
Red Sonja's a
gotta be
female.
Oh crap!
It's gotta
Yo,
be a
it's
male.
crap. It does.
It's sword and sorcery.
Yeah,
But
but we
we
got
already-
males in the first topic.
it's
the first
A male sword
Okay.
Are there
and
any
sorcerer.
boys in that
Where
song?
did it say that in the poll?
It was the first poll. You weren't here.
Beastmaster. Beastmaster.
You're off.
Oh,
You're off
Oh,
gallivanting
crap.
around with Royce.
Wait, who was the guy that had that little bladed thing that he would throw around? Was that,
Kroll.
was that
That was
Beastmaster?
Krull. That was
Krull.
Krull. But that was more science fiction, though.
Yeah.
What?
Gummy bears?
What?
Oh, gummy bear.
No, that's
I
not sword and sorcery.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
Gummy bear swords and
You're
sorcery.
trying to sneak in your
What's
animals
happening
again.
here?
I'm just trying to think of anything with swords and sorcery.
You
Gummy bears, dude.
diabolical.
Thundercats.
That's science fiction too, though.
Gummy bears?
They're
He-Man
both. They're
is-
sword and
He-Man-
sorcery and science fiction.
There you go.
Because He-Man is that way as well. But you know.
Dungeons
Also,
and
how about Warlord from Mike? Was it?
Yeah,
Greenwald,
let's.
whatever?
How about Chris Pine?
Chris Pine?
What? No, Warlord from DC Comics.
Warlord? I mean, what the heck?
Mike Grill.
Okay. Warlord.
Did somebody also mention
Wait,
Conan?
from
Wait,
Warlord
is it-
from
From DC.
Mars or whatever.
Warlord
not-
of Mars? No.
Yeah,
That's
that's not sword and
science fiction.
sorcery, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Like John
I love
Carter?
it. I love it so
Warlord?
much.
Your Hunter the Future.
Your Hunter.
Warlord or just D&D?
D&D.
Anyone else?
I'm not really familiar with
I've
these.
heard of D&D.
Yeah.
I'm not hip with the kids.
It's just, yeah. It's kind of, you can make up whatever.
D&D's
No,
been around
not
since
really.
like the 70s.
All right, we're doing Warlord. Starting the poll now.
Excellent.
What is Warlord?
We'll find out.
So you can choose from Conan, He-Man, Death Dealer, or Warlord. Let's get up to at least 20 votes on there before we make a final decision, and then we can finally start drawing. Conan is off to a hot start. Ooh, Conan. Votes are coming in. I don't understand why the votes go down and then they'll go back up. Ooh, we got to vote for Death Dealer. That's probably.
Yeah, can you
Elliot.
retract your votes?
I guess so. I guess you can change your votes, huh?
You could do She-Ra.
Yeah. The options.
Kira.
And again, if you're here and you are a collector of fine arts, Matt Cosson is doing a sale here tonight. He's got to get make up a little bill in his month or money in his month, however you say it.
It's the big
Hey,
one.
wait a
Got a
minute.
handful
So
of
far,
pieces
the
for
poll is
sale.
like heavy bangs on these guys.
What are you
Does
talking
Death
about?
Dealer have bangs like Conan and He-Man?
Yeah, Death
have?
Dealer has.
They got male man bangs.
Death Dealer wears a helmet, and you can only see his
Yeah.
eyes.
Oh,
Kevin Sharp says Shrek.
You should probably research that real quick.
Actually,
Shrek.
You know,
Death Dealer.
sorry.
Oh, wait. Oh, Death Dealer. I know what that is.
Jalapeno Milk said Shrek, so I was like, yeah, Shrek. I didn't even think about that.
Wouldn't like
thing I always say.
wouldn't like Prince Valiant be considered sword and sorcery?
Could you
Not at all.
like give Shrek a
Yeah,
human?
where were you 5 minutes
You
ago
said
when I
not
was
at
writing
all.
this poll?
I was over entertaining other people.
Prince Valiant is knights. That's not the same thing. Sword and sorcery is like it's barbarians. and-
It's like King Arthur.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
What?
is.
There's
King Arthur is
Merlin.
not.
There's
Merlin
words and there's
is the
sorcery.
sorcerer.
That's not considered sword and sorcery.
Merlin is the sorcerer.
No, sorry. All right. Well, I'm going to draw what I want to draw tonight. It doesn't matter.
No, you're
Season
not.
2.
You're drawing Conan, apparently.
What are you, Aaron
Season
Lepresti?
2 of Kevin Smith's Abysmal He-Man thing is out tomorrow, so I find it funny that we're putting it on the poll.
I thought I saw him squirting some tears about something current.
Squirting some tears.
So
I like
rude.
that.
Xena Warrior Princess,
Sorry,
I guess, would count as sword and sorcery, but that's
Well-
a female.
I'm doing that would have been a good
That
sword
was
and sorcery.
Are you
I'm
going
doing
rogue? You going rogue?
I'm doing a live stream on Saturday for the company I work for
Wow.
to do some Masters of the Universe stuff over there
Awesome.
on Instagram.
Bring it.
Hey. You should
Lucky.
bring your Instagram audience over to Drawn and Quartered.
I really shouldn't, Mike, because after last night's debacle, this might be the last time I'm here.
Oh
Hey,
no! Too much
What
religion.
happened?
Too much
Oh,
Bible talk.
It was
Oh,
crazy. Bible
no.
talk, politics talk, and there was very little comics jibber jabber. I was invited for comics
I
jibber
kept
jabber.
trying to bring back the comics jibba jabba, but it
Yeah, I
just
got
wasn't
it.
happening.
I saw part of that. I think I got where I
I
can
like-
smell what the Elliot is cooking.
Yeah, I like Doc a lot. He's pretty cool, but yeah, you guys are ridiculous.
I wasn't trying to be.
No, it's too late. It's too
It's
late.
I blame Melvin.
I think I'm gonna take the way of Siege. I'm like, hey, I'll see you guys later.
You see us never. What?
What? Huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
seriously.
What? I never said
Matt, how come
that.
you can't get Siege in here?
That's what I was joking about. I was like, see us never.
I
That's
talking to CJ. I was talking to her on some comment section on some drawings the other day. She's good. She's around.
That's comment section. That's not in the stream with us though.
I reposted
Yeah.
something
Here.
she did. She's out making money. She posted up a full markered piece the other day.
Oh,
I wonder if she sold it. We might have to go over there and sell that.
She's out making money. What is she, a waitress or something?
Jalapeno
No, she's
milk.
illustrating for
Dark
dollars.
Souls. Dark Souls
What?
is not
Oh,
sword and
okay.
sorcery.
All right, this
No
poll
shit.
is tied right now. So come on, ladies
poll
and
is
gentlemen.
tied.
we
Oh
need to-
crap! I haven't even voted.
Poll is done.
So Dark Souls is dark fantasy. Now, it would have been cool.
We
is
could draw
Bloodborne.
Conan furry animal or cartoon animal.
Hey, what? Who's got the
He-Man.
two highest? Let me break this. Let me break it down.
Conan and He-Man.
How about He-Man versus
Who's winning?
Conan?
Conan and He-Man.
That could be fun.
Who should I
Conan wins,
vote
by
for?
the way. Conan.
All right, Elliot, speak it.
No.
Oh, crap.
I
just
mean,
who
I
would
would,
win?
I would just have Conan running He-Man through.
Oh, you think so?
Not possible.
Dang. You think? Yeah.
All right, we're
He-Man's
at
the
20
freaking
votes,
strongest
ladies and
man.
gentlemen. I'm going to give you 30 more seconds, but at that point, we're going to call it. And Conan is ahead, 41 to 32%. Oh, he's down 38 to 30. No, it's forward back one, 41 to 30. It's a horse race.
Chasing the
41 to 32.
Bengals.
All right, should I do the countdown clock? But if I do, then like I can't hear anybody.
That's unfortunate.
It's been 30 seconds. End poll. And we are Conan 40%, He-Man 31%, Death Dealer 13, and Warlord 13. So, ladies and gentlemen, the topic du jour is Conan. It is currently 7:31.
That's exciting. I don't know if I've
We
ever
have
really
until
drawn Conan.
9:31 to complete our task.
Oh my gosh, you're not wasting any time.
Winner takes all. Go!
Okay. Okay.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of an illustration already.
I'm drawing something. Hold on.
So, what's the character call again? What are we doing?
Conan.
Conan.
Oh, crap,
Oh,
I'm wrong.
Conan. I like Conan.
All right.
Oh boy. Okay, I know the Conan I'm gonna draw then.
No, not Conan the comedian. Conan the librarian.
Man, the first Conan was so weird. He was all caged up and they were throwing women in his cages for Conan to have his way with them back in the day. That's such a weird movie. I didn't realize. I don't think I ever really watched it.
You know what would have been a good idea too is Highlander.
Oh,
He's a
Wow,
savage
really?
barbarian. What was weird about that?
yeah, they're supposed to make. When's the new Highlander movie
Conan the vegetarian.
coming out?
You about to eat your vegetable boy.
I'm drawing Conan, the late night talk show host.
There you go.
To hear the lamentation of their spinach.
That's what gets me
Speaking of
upset.
milk,
Whenever
does Reacher DNQ happen yet? No, it has not. Dude, that dude's like a full-on born-again Christian. I love that guy.
Nice.
Be careful. Have you seen what he's had to say about the trans stuff?
No,
in Florida.
I've seen like some like deep Bible stuff that he's talked about though.
Yeah, he was posting he had a couple of posts questioning DeSantis about how he's treating trans people, and I was like, yeah, he's mid
Is
them.
he?
Yeah. I'm not saying he can't be a good Christian. Don't get me wrong. I'm not.
Well, I
Trying
mean,
to-
you want to treat people with love even when they're sinners and chopping up their bits.
Yeah. And I was kind of like, I responded to him. I was just like, dude, it's not about that so much as it's, hey, these people are letting, porn comics and stuff in school, and
Yeah.
and you have the drag queens in schools and stuff like that, and it's more got to do with that.
Hour.
Yeah. So that was kind of my response, but I don't know. I don't see him as being a very extreme person, though. He doesn't seem terribly bad.
Jalapeno
Sick 'em,
Milk
Kevin,
says,
sick 'em.
someone do Dark Souls.
I already responded to that.
Okay, we're doing Conan.
Yeah, but
That was an
Jalapeno
earlier
Milk
comment,
wants Dark
though.
Souls.
Oh,
I knew
Can you
that.
guys not hear me? Can you guys not hear me?
I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
I feel like I'm not interrupting enough.
Can you just pick
That's
up
what
like
we do here. We interact.
You guys figured out that if you just ignore me, nobody has to deal with me. I appreciate that. It's a good strategy.
Yeah, we should savor our last moments with Elliot this eve.
What?
whatever remaining moments we have before he abandons.
I will harass Elliot every Wednesday to come to on the show.
And somehow Mike still figured out a way to incorporate talk about cryptocurrency. And I was like, wow, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm useless.
What, last night?
Oh yeah, I was useless.
I don't know how to.
I mean,
I don't
if
know
you wanna
anything,
talk about it
Elliot.
tonight.
I haven't.
Well, it's
I
a
had nothing
perfect
to
time.
offer.
It's a perfect time to take a nap.
I never sold one crypto that
Asset.
that I made during those. Yeah,
Oh, I
I
did.
don't have a clue.
I sold everything.
I wish I'd had, but I don't know how.
What?
Bum 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 bum.
I found oh, never mind.
You found.
Conan the bartender. This is
I
how
remember
you
Matt-
make a margarita.
I remember Mad Magazine's Conan the
That's
Barbiturates.
awesome.
What?
I kept thinking, you can't say that.
We only had whiskey. There is
Oh,
no
not Conan
bourbon.
the comedian. Come on, Google. Goodness.
What is this bourbon you speak
Oh,
of?
this is not good.
I suck at that voice.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Freeze.
That would be the first time you didn't say anything.
Get to the chopper. Different movie. Same sentiment.
get to the chopper, people's heads off.
Yeah.
Does Mr. still invite Kim Lee? No, Kim doesn't come on streams anymore.
Who doesn't?
Hyung.
Yeah, I know. It's been forever, man.
I know, and I miss him every time I see your intro that you play because
I know, right?
he has his assets on his board, his iconic assets that were his motivational drawing inspiration pinned up on his board every time he drew. Can I draw Conan slaying a demigorgon like in season 4 of Stranger Things?
Sure.
Yes.
You could draw, yeah, as long as Conan's in it.
There you go.
You can do Conan in New York City because Marvel had him for a while.
I wonder if the Conan sword's going to make
like
an
that.
appearance in season 5 of that Stranger Things.
Are they doing another one?
Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, season 5's the last season.
Because they had for some reason, I don't know why, the Conan sword showed up in the Stranger Things.
It did?
Season 4, yeah. And he slayed a demigorgon with it. I think he did. It just
With
showed
a
up out of
Conan
nowhere.
sword?
Yeah,
What?
the freaking real. I think it was the real. Did anybody watch season 4 of the Stranger Thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
don't remember that at all.
I remember
I
it.
think it's just it's a replica, or at least in the universe, it's a replica.
I heard. No, I mean, right, but I heard it was the real prop from
Oh,
the movie
yeah.
way back in the day. Like, and I don't know how it
I
ended
think
up
you might
there.
be
I think
right,
it's
maybe.
hilarious.
That
I could be
sword weighed
wrong,
like
but
20 pounds.
must have.
I just
Is
remember
that a
that
lot
thing
for a
was
sword?
supposed to be like really heavy.
I'm trying to watch True Detective season 4, and I'm not.
Oh, I'm about to watch episode 1. Is it good?
I don't know. I think it is, but I'm not. The second episode was a little like I don't know about all that. It's a little ultra sexy for no reason.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, it's
Like,
odd.
what's her name? Jamie. I mean, she hasn't
Jodie.
been in anything in a while. Jodie
Jody.
Foster or whatever.
Yeah, her too. She engages in the second act, and I'm like, first
Really?
of all,
That's weird.
you're a little small and old. Cut that out. And secondly, what's this have to do with the story again? Not much. Okay, but my boy says that's HBO though. I'm like, yeah, I guess, but
Oh,
I thought the first season didn't have a lot of
oh yeah, that too.
stuff in it.
But
Wait,
the first season was like super tight with that kind of stuff. It was like it had it, but it was more about the rest of it. So far in the beginning of this season, I'm like, oh wow, that's strong.
Oh,
No, I mean, for what I was expecting, because it's the premise of the season is very interesting. It doesn't matter. Who cares what I think? I'm an idiot. I'm just saying.
You're allowed to like whatever you like. That's okay.
No. I refuse
Love
that
who-
honor. I refuse
love
that
who-
privilege. I can't like anything I like.
Love is love.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh boy.
Costin's doing a pose that's way too close to mine. I have to change mine.
What? Am I?
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Dadgummit.
Dun 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 dun.
I wasn't looking at the screen. I'm sitting here drawing my pose, and then I look up, and Costin's is like mine. And I'm like,
Sorry.
not
Fun
gonna look like
fact.
I'm copying him because his has been on the screen the whole time.
Stop
One-
it, Matt.
Fun fact. Conan, Robert Howard, was
Robert E. Howard.
Whatever, Mike.
wow.
E's for Elliot.
Thank you, Kev. Thank you very much.
That's right.
Thank you. That was very anti Michael S.
Elliot?
Miller.
They named him Elliot.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
it. Well, anyway, he was buddies with
Elliot? You gonna name the kid Elliot?
Howard
You're
Philip
going to make him
Lovecraft.
so mad.
Yeah, whatever. And so that's one of the reasons why you see a lot of like Cthulhu elements in Conan.
Yes, they were very close.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
Howard,
they were homies.
yeah, Howard and Lovecraft were were close friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they would share their stories with each other. And that's why there's like a strong Cthulhu element in Conan and Hyperborea.
Oh, they're
Yep.
like Spielberg and Lucas.
More like Spielberg and Spielberg because they were great writers versus the one that you just mentioned is not.
Sure.
Edwin pipes up and says, Virginia has publicly sided with Texas. This could get
Yes,
good.
it is.
And
Yes.
we may be able to send Mike back to Japan.
Yeah, Governor Youngkin just released a statement earlier on Twitter about it.
I'm glad to good look at my face. I'm an Oriental.
That's good news.
Of course, I couldn't do the low voice because I would ruin that too.
So that's like the second or third
This is
state official that's sided with Texas.
Virginia has publicly sided with Texas. This could get
Oh
good.
crap, that's too eerie.
We may be able to send Mike back to Japan.
He does a great Edwin if Edwin was gumming his grits. He's got the right vocal tone. It's got a little bit of, hey, I'm gumming my peanut butter.
Fun fact: Robert Howard had another cool character that a lot of people don't remember very much, but who was a great sword and sorcery character as well in his own right. Was Solomon Kane.
Yeah.
Oh, he did that? Huh.
Does anyone
And
do a
that's-
crossover?
Are you here, Costin?
And that's where
Oh,
Brad
I'm
McMorran.
surprised you did that.
Cole
I'm
was
hating
part of
everything
that.
I'm drawing.
No. Sorry.
Really? That doesn't happen to you.
No.
Fucking annoying.
Everybody.
Yeah. That's,
Whoa. Is that an earthquake?
Uh-oh.
What? You feel something?
Yeah, like the whole.
Costin, confirm.
I wonder if somebody, I don't know, maybe somebody slammed a door on the other side of the house really hard. Except I don't think we have any doors that would slam like that.
I think
that earthquake?
Mike's trying to get
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the artwork.
Matt,
Mike's
did you
trying
feel
to get out of
anything?
drawing.
For
No, I
everybody
don't
that
think.
might not know what it is, hey, Mike, we tell people how to draw through a figure
Draw
Remember-
through a figure?
or draw through an object, draw through a figure. So, let's say you draw a hand
They're trying?
and you want to draw the hilt of a sword, you draw through the hand so
Yeah.
that it
Uh-huh.
lines up,
Uh huh.
that kind of thing. maybe tell people about what the concept is about drawing through?
Well, you're doing it right now. Why don't you tell them?
No, okay. Well, I figured you talk better about it, I guess. You talk good. Yeah. I was complaining about something on Facebook, and I figure if anybody was on Facebook and saw my little post about a certain Thundercats cover, most of us, when we're trying to rough out our figures, if we have something obscuring the figure, we draw through whatever's obscuring, or what, let's say, or in the case of the sword, to make sure our hilt lines up with the rest of the sword, we just draw through the hand because we're just roughing it in. Okay, so you do that and make sure it lines up. Otherwise, you don't want to be like certain people and then draw the hilt and then draw the sword blade coming down right here while the hilt's going over here, like a certain artist that did a Thundercats cover that I was criticizing.
What you do is you draw a hand over a 3D sword asset.
Does the artist rhyme with Bob Refield?
He certainly does. Good old Bob. And and the thing about it is it's a very simple. You saw how fast it took me to do that. And my point was, it doesn't take a lot of effort. And I still am befuddled why you can't be bothered to just draw through the hand.
Well, they've never done it, dude. The whole, and nobody in Image, that whole Image crowd, that whole through the entire 90s, nobody ever drew things inside your freaking hand. They just drew clenched fists, and Nino Thompson still does this because he thinks that
it's so
draws
true.
A clenched fist with a gun or a sword coming out of it. And it's like, how's he holding that? It's like the handle is made out of silly putty.
You get the drawing model, and then you get your action figure, like gun or sword accessory, and you get the tacky glue stuff, and you just kind of stick it on the side and go, yeah.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah, I might have to
get a
yeah. But that's the thing. It just doesn't make it. You saw how fast that was to just go. Okay, two lines aligned. Here we go, and it can't even be bothered to do that. It's like the sword. I won't get into it, but look it up. It's out there. It's very easy, and I just wanted to show the audience how quick that was and how.
I just want to point out that your pinky is folded way too close in.
What?
The pinky has to wrap around the sword too, dude.
Yeah, I know it does, but for the purpose of the quick sketch, does that matter?
Well, I mean, if you're trying to teach somebody to do a thing, you teach them right.
Wow.
The brutality.
Wow.
Get him, Kev. Get him. Get him.
That's
holding
that.
You've got a certain responsibility when you're gonna take on the
Well, we're doing level. We're doing basic construction. You're doing slightly advanced construction, okay, or slightly advanced gestural and stuff. And we're just telling them basic things. The
basics, dude.
He was just trying to show how he starts it. This isn't the finished product. He's just starting. He's just showing how you can start the idea.
I know Mike's needling me, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Just say back off, man.
What?
I'm a professional.
What you?
Mike is a professional troll.
But if you saw my post on Facebook, that's how quick it is. That's why it befuddles me. Why? How lazy do you have to be that you can't be bothered to just draw through the hand, or if you're drawing a figure hiding behind a rock, draw through the rock. Things like that.
I'm never letting Kevin look at the way I draw ever again.
Speaking of the way Weldon draws.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I hate you, by the way. I hate you for that. I saw your Spawn thing and the bazillion bullets you put in that shot. I was like, man, it even took time on those bullets too. Every single one.
You think so? But I had to tell somebody that the only way I was able to get through that drawing was I told myself there's no rulering any of it. There's no rulering a single bullet, no rulering any of the guns, no nothing. That was the only way I was able to get it done in a decent amount of time.
What?
I rulered the top, those big long barrels at the top. That was it. I had to do that at least. But it would have been outright craziness for me to ruler every one of those rounds or any other.
Yeah, what were
any
those
other-
other rounds? They're like were they 50 cals or were they something? I mean, I guess they were way bigger than that. What the heck were they?
I have no idea. Somebody told me what they were, and I was like, sure. I was like,
Elephant gun. It's elephant gun rounds.
Elephant gun. Yeah, those were tremor slaying rounds.
Wow.
Wow. I remember seeing that when I was a kid.
I'm
Hey
doing the
guys,
hype.
check the private chat real quick.
Oh no. You sound exasperated.
Did I do something?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Sounds great, man.
So there's like absolutely nothing there. But okay, cool.
That's not for your consumption anyway.
Oh wow. Holy
Dang,
cow.
son.
I'm glad everything's all right.
That was hurtful. Very hurtful.
Aww.
And it made Elliot sad.
I am so sad right now.
See?
Weldon did like a double pager.
That's the only way that I mean, there's too many good ones that are probably going to win. The only way that mine would even be considered is because of the double spreadability.
See, that's what you're going for. It's smart. You got to go for
I think that adds points
your unique.
for.
Go.
I don't
your
think
unique,
so.
Your
I
unique
don't think
angle.
so. I think what Fon's gonna say. I can't add I can't put an advertisement back there.
Yeah, that's what my mind always thinks. I'm like, they're gonna think of something where they can go, sorry, can't use it. You don't. Whenever I was thinking of doing something like that, and I'm like, nope.
Where am I gonna put the Nintendo video game advertisement?
But at the same time, he'll probably be like, that's the way I'm gonna go. I'm like, you suck.
Bum 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 bum.
Cleavage action
By Crom.
The what was his race? Is
Sumerian.
Sumerian.
He's a good Sumerian.
Sumerians were wiped out by the Scythians, I believe.
My sissies? What?
Scythians.
Scythian.
Well, that was a thumb in the eye right there.
That's some irony.
Yeah.
They were the precursors to the Rus.
The Roosters. What the hell are you
The
talking
Rus.
The Ruskies.
The
about?
Russians.
Belarus?
Yeah.
Belarus?
El Rushbows.
Bill you said that. Rush.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, so when's the next episode of Saving the Industry?
There's no saving that industry.
Yeah, because we got to the topic real quick, huh?
Saving the industry, wasting my time. I don't know what's going on over there.
I don't think we're part of that solution. At least we are for it.
I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but this is not what I thought it was. It was like going into a party going, oh, all of a sudden it turns to a burlesque show. I'm like, whoa. That's not what I signed up for here. I don't know what's going on here. And
I ordered ice cream and pizza.
Matt Weldon was there, like, taking apart his wallet and oh, look what I got here. And I'm like, oh gosh, I don't want to know all that.
I did what?
What?
I got a bad rap.
Yeah, then there was peanut butter talk. I said, this is too much. I gotta go.
I had to supplement my
what?
I mean, peanut butter. Never mind.
It's not paying enough these days.
No, I'm kind of upset because I'm trying to take it slow on the remnants that are left in the last jar I have in my house before I can go to the store again.
It's not just peanut butter, right? It's like honey, whatever peanut butter. Is that what it is?
Yes, it's the honey roast creamy.
Oh, that sounds good.
Ain't nothing like it.
Da, 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 da.
This is kind of exciting. I'm curious. I'm interested to see how this goes. Elliot, you're doing traditional. What?
I'm glad I'm not doing traditional. I would have thrown
man.
away like 4
This
pieces of
is-
paper by now.
Too freaking exciting right now.
I'm doing a hybrid Hyperborean.
I'm glad you're doing the long hair. Like I started with bangs. I gave
That's
up.
the best
I
place to start
erased.
on a journey. Thanks.
I had to erase.
What is Conan without his bangs?
Man, look at though. He does not skippeth leg day.
Nope.
No, he does not.
They thick.
You just are walking.
So, what are we talking about? I'm lost.
Always lost.
You don't want to know, kid.
Yeah, but whatever you do, Elliot, make sure you do the pinky right.
Is that Elliot
Yeah.
on screen? Yeah, Jerkmonger. Oh, that's looking cool. That's
Because
almost there.
If your pinky ain't right, you're gonna hear it.
Okay, my Conan doesn't drink tea very well. Okay.
Ha! I get that.
Not very properly. They don't let him at the tea party, so he just has to go grab a bunch of little finger sandwiches and then book it.
See, that was a multi-layered joke. Finger sandwiches, pinky talk. Come on.
There you go. And
I
book
thought
it
that.
because
Okay, I think I've got a layout.
I will give you pinky promise.
Princess Leia. What?
He says he's got a layout going. Let's
I have a layout. Let's
Well,
see.
I thought Mike was cheating again. The joke being that Mike doesn't really cheat.
He doesn't have to cheat.
Well, sometimes you do.
He does. Quite frequently, actually.
Little did you know, I'm doing mine all on AI.
Oh,
Oh,
of course.
okay. Oh man, I was supposed to go get some and trace that. Dang it.
You're supposed to do what now?
Go get some AI images and trace them.
see how it works.
I can't hear you. My
too late.
son's panicking in the background because he got killed on a video game.
Oh,
I hate when that happens.
Oh yeah, we got for Christmas. I got my fiance Baldur's Gate because she and I like Dragon Age and stuff like that. And then I tried it. I'd heard some bad stuff about it. I wasn't enthusiastic about trying it. Anyway, I was playing it, and it's a lot more like Dragon Age than I was expecting it. And there's a glitch on the Xbox version where it just out of the blue you lose your game saves.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a heinous glitch.
Yeah, no kidding. That's no bueno nacho right there.
Yeah, it was bad. I was they finally came up with a fix for that, man, but we lost all that progress. I was so mad.
What?
Ramses #1, he knows the secrets of desire.
I don't
He
understand
said
that.
Buenos Nacho.
I remember because in that game I remember playing the old Baldur's Gates on the PlayStation, like the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and you could find the rarest items in caves, just out of nowhere. And if you lost that stuff, that would be hurtful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you should have more than a refund coming at that point. Like, I think I'm actually suffering psychological harm from this.
Well, see, my fiance was smart. She didn't delete her game save. So when they came up with the fix for it, I did delete my game save. Or when I say delete my game save, the game wasn't working. Like it would basically start you over, like you'd have to create your character and all this other stuff. But in the actual hard drive of the Xbox, the game saves still exist. You have to manually delete them.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was like, okay, my stuff is not working. And I went ahead and deleted mine because I was like, it's not working. It's starting me over having to create a new character, blah, blah, blah. And so I did that. She didn't delete hers. So when they came with the workaround and how they fixed that with your game save, she still had her game save. So her game booted back up when we tried it. It took a little work, but her game booted up, and I had, like a dummy, had deleted my game save off the.
Wasn't that nice? You get to play it all over again.
Yeah.
Forced replay value.
Yeah. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, no. So they weren't
Wait,
corrupted?
it wasn't fun?
They just
Playing the
couldn't-
game wasn't fun?
No. The game. Oh, shut up, Mike.
It's a trick.
I know what you're doing to me.
Mike,
I was trying to distract Mike a little bit, give him a hard time, and now he's giving me a hard time and just distracting me.
That's correct.
That's always Mike's plan. Talk about cheating.
It's not cheating, it's all part of the game.
It's not cheating,
My
it's
save files
strategy.
apparently on Xbox.
Strategery.
Oh,
I know, right? It's stuck in your head.
That was perfect.
I had to watch that movie and I hated it.
What?
Yes, I watched it for D&Q because it was coming up.
What do
and I was
you
like,
mean you hated it?
Oh, I hate elements of the movie, or I hated. I just didn't like the look of it. It ruined it right off the bat, like the sepias and the nasty, like
Oh, the
that nasty blue color that they kept using, or blue green, or whatever it is, against that nasty dingy sepia that was kind of like diarrhea. And I don't know, it was hard on the eyes.
I just cannot stand the forbidden love aspect of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's awesome, man.
What's
With
wrong with
that
you
ending
people?
scene.
I don't know why you always have to be judging me. Because I only believe in science.
I like when he's like baptized.
Oh, yeah.
Baptized.
When he jumps on him, it's like.
Your skills, my skills. Take him.
The corn, the scene with the corn, Mike started laughing so hard he was crying when that. We were cracked because it just caught you off guard when he's like, those guys pull the knife and you're like, oh crap, and then all of a sudden corn in the eye, like what?
I like how he goes back to the alley where the orphans' chips were heisted, and he blows some chips in the alley to attract the dude back.
That show, movie's awesome.
It's
Kevin,
Gruffy.
what's wrong with you?
Gruffy, right? Gruffy.
I don't know. It takes it. I can.
Alright.
I'm sort of hit or miss with Jack Black. I like him in certain things, and then other things he annoys me greatly. And
Dude, that movie was his magnum opus.
Yeah. I mean, School of Rock kind of sucked. I get you on that.
Whoa. No. You don't get to say that in my presence.
I figured
Out of words.
I was wondering if you were going to step up and defend.
There were fat words. Those who do, or those who don't teach, whatever it says.
Those who
I
can't
like
do, those who can't teach.
Am I right? Well, anyway.
I like how he's like, what do you say about I touched your kids and I'm pretty sure they all touched me? And the parents are like, you son of a.
Wait, what?
Oh, crap.
Didn't he say that I feel like I've touched all of your kids and I'm pretty sure they touched me.
Oh, in School of Rock.
And I know they all touched me, yeah. And he's like, Like you, they're like, oh my gosh. You know, I didn't mean that way. I'm pretty sure I touched all of them. That's what he said.
Read between the lines. Read between the lines. Those are great.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. I think I only saw it once.
Oh my gosh. I've
Which
seen
one
it
was
at least
that?
7 times.
School of Rock. I've seen Nacho Libre. I don't know how many times.
I don't care. Matt Weldon.
I haven't seen it enough. I need to watch it some more.
I like Kung Fu Panda.
Me too.
Kung Fu Panda's
Yeah.
fun.
Kung Fu Panda's great.
Skadoosh.
What are they coming out with number 5 soon?
I think
What
it's
surprised me.
4.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
pretty solid movies.
Although the premise makes me mad because it's like he's supposed to be helping find the next Dragon Warrior. And
that's yeah.
There is
I
no
was like,
need.
he's the Dragon Warrior unless he's gotten old.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Jack
think
Yeah, and the old, what's his name, is still training him.
Yeah.
It's going to be a
That's the
female.
first Speak to the
panda,
Future
isn't it?
then.
I was
So
really
wait,
disappointed because of the last one. They had Jean-Claude Van Damme voicing the alligator, but you didn't
Oh,
get to
yeah.
hear him at all.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he didn't speak very much.
I thought the
At
TV
all.
show was really good. Like the first one, The Legends of Awesomeness, but the other TV shows were kind of stinkeroony. Like they had a lot of kind of jokes where they're good for kids, but they were, if you're adult, they had kind of more adult humor in there too.
Double entendre,
Uh,
so to speak.
I know what you're saying, but I guess it was just
Like Looney Tunes stuff. Is,
yeah. We could say that.
funny
Yeah,
for multiple reasons.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've already got a bad name for the Easter Bunny.
I saw someone showed a clip of the Flintstones where Fred said something that was like, whoa, that was like totally over my head as a kid. And I was like, whoa, I can't repeat it.
It was on the Flintstones. How can you not repeat it?
Because he said, he said something about, oh man, he said something about his head, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then he said he had 2 heads.
No way.
Yeah, and I was like, what? And he's like, laughing. He's like, what?
Well,
Oh,
I
was
never
it
knew
Martin?
that. I never knew that. Since Mike showed me, was it you that showed me that? Was it Tom and Jerry? Like he committed suicide or something in the last episode or something? What
Oh,
cartoon?
they always
was
do
that?
that in cartoons. They blow their brains out.
Yeah, that's where the whole itchy and scratchy thing comes from, is just the extreme levels of violence, that kind of parodying the extreme levels of violence that were in the old Tom and Jerry cartoons.
And fight, and fight, and fight, and fight.
They did that in all the cartoons. Like Yosemite Sam, you know, Dad
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Doug blow each other's brains out. That was the
Yeah, I
funny
still
part.
don't. I still don't know when it would be a good time to show my kids that Roger Rabbit movie, because that was just crazy.
Maybe never.
Yeah, probably never.
I saw it when I was a kid.
I did too, and I love it. But
Trust me, there's worse stuff out there today that they're probably all these kids are
Yeah.
seeing nowadays. Well, not saying your kids are, because you're probably
patty cake.
you probably shelter your kids pretty good, or not shelter them, but like protect them. Right?
Well, no, I sat down and watched stuff with them. Like we just watched all of Demon Slayer, and
What?
Everyone was telling me that there was all kinds of nudity in there. There was zero nudity in there.
Oh, there's no nudity in that. What?
Demon
wasn't
Slayer.
even-
You mean Dragon Slayer?
No, Demon Slayer, the anime.
Oh, wait, no, Dragon Slayer, the old.
And now we're looking for new animes to watch because we're all caught up.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited about whatever they're gonna do. If they're gonna do something new this year.
I still haven't seen the next.
Haven't seen what?
I feel like you should.
The latest season.
Listen, there's 2 new animes that are blowing my mind right now. If you're looking for anime, there's one called Freerun, and it's like a D&D type thing. It's like but it's not an isekai, which is good. And then there's another one called Dungeon Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon. It is so good so far. You have to, if you're interested, and English dubs on both of them if you're gonna watch them.
Let's see.
Where was it on?
Dungeon Meshi, or it's called Delicious in Dungeon in English, but I believe it. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. But watch Dungeon Meshi or Delicious in Dungeon. It is so freaking good.
I mean,
Sounds interesting. Is it a cooking one? Does that do with food? Or?
Well, it's funny because it starts off like you have these adventurers are slaying this dragon at the end of a dungeon. They made it to the end and they're battling this dragon, and they're a pretty powerful group, but they get they lost some food on their way there, and they're all hungry, and so they're sluggish during this battle, and they weren't really paying attention, and so they kind of lose, and so the leader of the party's sister gets gobbled up by the dragon, and so she uses her magic to send everybody out to the surface and save everybody. And so the guy's like, I got to go back for my sister. She's not fully digested yet, so I can get her out. And he's like, I'm sure somebody was resurrected from being pooped out or something, right? And everyone's all like, I don't think so. He's like, well, then we have no time. We have to go back. But they're all poor, and so they meet this guy, and he's like, we're gonna survive off of everything, and we're gonna cook every monster we come across, and get back to my sister. And it's actually pretty funny and hilarious. It is animated in a really clever way. Anyway,
have you ever heard of My Uncle from Another World? I think that's what it's called, right? My Uncle from Another World.
Heard of that one.
It's about this guy who gets a letter that he's supposed to go to. His uncle's been in a coma for like years, like a decade, you know. And so like he goes over to his uncle, and then he wakes up out of his coma. That's where he goes over to him, and his uncle looks like an otaku nerd guy with long hair because he's been in bed for years. And it ends up being that when he was in a coma, he was actually in a fantasy world, like an RPG world, like, right? And everyone's like, he almost forgets the language or something like that. But he's talking about this world he was in. And he's like, I've been gone this long. And then everyone thinks he's crazy. And then he ends up actually having powers he developed from like sorcery and stuff. And he's like actually really good. And so his nephew wants to make a YouTube channel with him to show how all these powers he has. And it's pretty funny. And then he even had like a girl back in the fantasy world who like liked him, and but he thought she hated him, and he didn't know it, but he ended up somehow marrying her, but he didn't know he's married. And then I don't know. It's funny though, because then he asks his nephew, he's like, "What has become of Sega? Like, how many systems do they have?" And he goes, "They went out of business." He's like, "What?" And then he makes some type of like magic spell to make himself forget the pain of
I mean, I have a hard time because I bought like 3 Dreamcasts and they're still in the box. But when they ended, I was pretty sad when I heard they weren't making anything else.
Oh yeah, I love
Dreamcast, man.
Power Stone, dude. That was my favorite game on Dreamcast.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was on there. It was great.
Dude, I saw somebody trying to sell one of those for hundreds of dollars on eBay not too long ago. I have a couple of copies of that.
Power Stone?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh, okay.
I have Power Stone 1 and 2. Yeah, Cannon Spike, is that what it's called? Dang. Rival Schools.
I'm gonna take you for
that was
a
good.
ride.
Oh, stop it, Elliot.
Gonna take you for a ride.
I used to let it play just on that alone, just so I could listen to the music.
I didn't even have one, but I know that song.
It's so funny that the Mario Kart theme song is like really trying to rip it off. The Nintendo Switch version.
Oh yeah.
It's really close. It's pretty good.
Mario Kart, man. I used to be good at that.
I used to be good at the old version. I had some pretty sweet records.
I used to be good at things. No, I'm just old.
Well, now you're really good at drawing.
No, not even. I can't draw the Conan to save my life.
I'm kind of really excited about. I'm excited.
And-
So far, so good.
I'm on my second one, and I feel like Mike cursed me with his I don't like what I'm doing bit.
What happened?
Your first one.
No,
was
he
looking
knows what he
good.
was doing.
Yeah, he was pushing a whammy on me.
He knows what he did. He
What
hexed
happened?
us all.
I'm
That's
just
a
saying
start.
that I'm having a hard time tonight. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I did it through drawing, Kevin.
You sucked out all my
Oh, look at that.
confidence.
It's totally through.
I
You'd be
have to
proud.
suck out your confidence because my confidence has been sucked out too. We have to
Oh.
equalize the playing field.
I don't know about that. I don't think I like that.
Yeah,
That's
misery loves
how it
company.
works. Get used to it.
And that's how you even the playing field.
Elliot,
Fire.
Elliot, your first Conan was awesome. You need to remember what Conan says. You need to crush your enemies and see them driven before you. Get back on it. Kick some butt.
I'm
do the
trying, man.
lamentations of the women.
I'm back to it right now, but I'm see the problem is his head is too low. I don't like it.
What?
So I'm doing something interesting, but I don't like it. And it's because I was drawing from below the paper. You know what I mean? Like I'm not drawing on a drawing surface that's inclined. I'm drawing flat, and I
Yeah,
can't
I'm drawing
see-
a flat surface too.
Yeah, how do you do that? You do that so well.
I can't actually. I'm like,
It's hard.
yeah, it's annoying. I need to get my table to the incline position, but I can't do it because I got a bunch of art supplies piled on top of it.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna get.
Excuses.
What are you talking about, Mister? I think there's an earthquake here. I don't understand. Dude. Oh,
What? That was legit, dude. The whole house. was.
Well, maybe he really does have art
I'm
supplies.
so-
excuse. I'm not saying.
I'm so
oh, gosh,
afraid
the
of
house
drawing.
broke for 3 seconds.
I'm so
Like,
afraid of drawing. I'm
come on
afraid.
now.
Guys, I gotta get going. Thanks for coming.
I will point out I have a broken finger.
Oh, I hope
Does
that's
that apply
Jason
for 3
there.
weeks in a row?
I mean, it's still broken.
That's
true.
It's gonna be in the.
I was
trash
winning
can.
D&Qs with a broken freaking lung.
Man, I woke up in a cold sweat dreaming about your
you
broken
don't
finger.
draw
the other
with
night,
your lung.
Some people do.
You got to
It's
be able to
been-
breathe to draw.
It's been
I've
haunting my
recovered from a heart-
dreams currently for some reason.
What is?
Your busted finger you got me like sweating that it might be like a shattered bone, and every time you bend it, the shards of bone are digging into your flesh. There might be
Jeez.
something going on in there, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. Yeah. I'm not sure what's
Don't get Mike all paranoid.
I know.
Mike, you got-
Starting the
you got-
inking stage. What do you guys think?
That's
Mike,
pretty
you gonna let me
cool.
tell you my story idea after we're done?
Cool. No.
Why don't you ever point the toe, Mike? Point the toe.
To hell with Elliot.
It's not a ballerina.
Hell with Crom.
To hell with you.
Hell with you.
If you're there, you can help me. If not, you die.
Hell with your 4 wins or something like that. I think that's what.
You perish.
Valeria.
You know, it's really funny. It's like when Jason Momoa played Conan, it's like kind of wanted him to do the Arnold voice.
Oh dang it!
He can't help
Man, I
himself,
watched that
bro.
movie. If you go back and watch it, that kid is more intense than Jason Momoa. The young Conan, he was crazy.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like, what
yeah.
did they put in this kid's coffee?
So that kid used to be on a Disney Channel show
Gummy
called
berry
Kicking
juice.
It.
Kicking it.
It was about this kid who was a kung fu guy because he's a martial artist. So they built this show around him, and he was supposed to be this. He worked at a plaza, a mall plaza thing, like
a
before
kiosk
malls.
thingy.
No, like one of those plazas you drive by on your way to the mall. Where it
Oh
has, like,
yeah, I got you.
where they used to have the photo mat. Anyway,
Yeah.
and this other guy is the sensei, but he's actually the star of the show with his martial arts. Anyway, that's the kid, man. He with the robin eggs in his mouth, and freaking Hellboy was his dad. That was weird.
Yeah.
Stupid Hellboy.
Yeah,
Oh,
the casting
crap.
in that show was really weird. I mean, really look the part, but bro.
Actually, if you read, the problem is that we have this idea of Conan from Frazetta's art and John Buscema and all that. But if you read the books, he did kind of look like that. He's not as bulky. He's more slender.
No, I'm saying he looked like it. He looked the part.
Oh, I thought you said he didn't look the part. Oh, I'm not bad. Sorry,
Yeah.
I apologize. I even spoke. My bad for considering that you said some words that I thought were wrong.
You know, it's hard being right all the time.
I know.
Are you talking to Elliot about that?
Okay, I'm done with this.
It's good to be.
Oh crap! No.
Elliot, are you quitting again?
It's my last try. My last try.
You're breaking him, Mike. You're breaking him.
You did it, Mike. Thanks a
You want
lot.
to see all the tries I did before this?
He does a
You said
bajillion.
you
Good
said you
job.
had 3 attempts. You said. Oh, that's a sweet little machete. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he had to get the pinky just right.
Oh, I like that. Oh, go back.
Oh wait, I like the other jumping pose better.
I like
was
that
cool.
pose a
What
lot.
do you mean?
Or
They're
that
the same
shot.
pose.
That's
I like
kind of what
that.
I was doing at first. It's close
Oh,
to
wait,
mine.
go to the first jumping pose. Yeah, I like that one better than the other one.
It's the same. I just drew over it.
No, it's not. That one's better. He's more turned to the side. I like it.
I think Weldon's starting to mess with Mike.
I think he is.
No, I'm
And-
It's not going to
And
work,
Mike's-
Weldon. You
and
hear me?
Mike's
I'm not even
falling
messing
for it.
around. No,
not
I'm not
gonna
even
work.
messing around.
It's not going to work, Weldon.
The paranoia is running rampant around here. We gotta get this paranoia checked out.
That's what I said. That's what I said. What are you talking about? What are you?
Paranoia is running wild on you.
Take it easy, Mike. It's all right, Mike. This is called gaslight.
I know you're all scheming against me.
Gaslight the motion picture.
Human gaslight.
Maybe you're right, Mike. Maybe Kevin, you're right. I'm going to go back to the first one. It's not great, but I'm going to ink it. I'm going to finish it.
Do it.
You'll
Oh,
probably
yeah.
win.
At least you didn't rip it up this
No.
time.
You command the art doesn't command you.
Oh my goodness! What was that horrible sound?
What is that horrible sound? I know it so well.
Yeah.
Psych.
Psych.
All right, I'm going to put it on.
Where is my
Elliot.
Okay. I think we near the hour mark? Because I know we had the voting, which
Yeah,
delayed some.
we're 51 minutes in.
Okay. 51 minutes in. Because I need to get to ink it. Whose gesture drawing is that? That's nice.
It's Cossins.
Very
Yeah.
good, Goss.
Carson.
Thanks.
Cosine.
Check the loincloth on him.
I'm trying to figure it out while I'm doing it. I'm like, okay, let's see.
check.
What is he doing?
All I heard was check the loincloth on Matt Carson. La, 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 la.
Please don't.
It's almost like my similar one I wear to sleep at night.
Yeah,
Oh,
you almost made me check and see what season it was. Elliot, I almost thought it was getting close to Christmas.
Carson, I really didn't need to hear that.
He
I
wears a
missed it already.
Funoshi.
I had a friend who we went to go swimming. He went swimming at our place. This is in high school, and he comes out of the locker room and he's like wearing like a leopard skin Speedo, like. And we were like, no, you go back in there, man. You're not doing this, like, dude. We're wearing those like surfer long shorts, like the Bermuda shorts. Whatever. I'm like
you do,
freaking wearing his little
as well you
Speedo.
should.
I mean, he shows up in his banana hammock.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, he was the kind of guy he had a hairy chest with like the gold chain too. He was like total like a Guido, like
I'm macho.
like you do.
He always had to be different.
You know what? This is getting exciting. Since it is kind of sword and sorcery, you could draw horns on chicks and monsters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those don't have to be just evil, like regular men that you're fighting against. The horde of men, right, Mike? You could make them.
That's right.
An
Draw
army of
demon men.
Wait, do orcs really? Is that a Conan universe thing or not really?
No, it's not.
Frost giants.
Frost giants.
Oh, really? Frost giant.
Yeah, sword and sorcery is it's a barbarian world, not a like Dungeons and Dragons is closer to like high fantasy stuff, like Lord of the Rings. It has elves, and that's technically the difference.
I'm gonna draw some frost giants. Dang it!
Do you know that Oliver Stone wrote the script for the first Conan movie, and with Arnold, and he said that he wanted he had whole scripts lined up for the other ones. He was actually going to do like Conan versus these pigmen and fighting like weird cannibal pigmen and just like really crazy creatures and stuff. And I was like, that would have been so cool.
That is
yeah, that would be cool.
Well, that was probably a budget thing problem back then, though.
Yeah, the second one was a fun movie, but it wasn't. It has weird creatures in it, but it wasn't like as good as the first. But
so
I remember they had just great soundtracks.
So that gorilla in the red cape, that's actually one of the characters in one of the books.
Is it really? That's right.
Yeah.
Because that had painted him, right?
In the novels, yeah.
That was a sorcerer, right? And he was changing his look.
Yep.
I believe so.
I remember the sound
I
of
actually have the book on my bookshelf somewhere.
Oh, that's cool.
Was that the Destroyer or Red Sonja that had the sorcerer in it?
That was
Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But
it's been a while since I've seen them. I get those confused. Something about the costume design or something. I get them confused with Red Sonja for some reason.
Yeah. What was that? The Destroyer was the. Sorry, Ellie. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, on the Destroyer topic, like that was the one with the second one where he had that crew with him and
he had
that little dude with the little knives.
Chinese dude, yeah.
Yeah, the Chinese.
Yeah, he talked like this, like he was from New York City. Yeah, that guy. I hate that guy.
Oh, that was the guy from the Batman '89 movie too. He was Bob.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah.
That was such a weird casting for him to be in the fantasy movie. He was totally like, but it's so funny though. It's like,
wait, was it Egg from Tremors?
No. It was it was what's that guy from Samurai Jack did the voice of the bad guy? Mako. His name was Mako.
No, that was when I first learned that like whenever you swallow stuff, even solid stuff, you can retrieve it at a later point. I was like, what? That was like life opening in my youth. I mean, eye-opening youth moment.
I found that out when I was choking. I found that out when I was choking and I was here by myself and nobody could help me.
Oh my gosh!
What?
That was fun.
What'd you do?
Huh?
What'd you do?
Oh, I did a self-Heimlich by punching myself in the gut.
Oh my god!
It worked.
Did you have a near-death experience? Hey, what's that near-death experience movie? Is that out already?
I definitely had a near turning blue experience. I will say that.
You almost turned into an ice giant.
Kevin, when are you going to learn to chew your food?
Dang it, Mike.
I agree. I would agree. I also don't have any teeth, so that would probably.
Oh, well, that's
yeah.
You know what my mom did to me when I was a kid at the beach? I was chewing on the ice, and she goes, "You better not chew the ice. You're gonna choke." And then I started to choke, and then she started banging on my back. I told you not to chew the ice.
Oh crap!
Amazing. Yeah, talk about barbarians.
Well, she did tell you.
She did.
Oh,
and then she told me again by beating my back.
What? Did you stop joking?
That was not joking. She was pounding on my back to get the ice out of my chest, out of my throat.
Oh, that's a horrible experience. Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, you were gone?
Uh-oh.
I was. Not now.
Jeff, don't leave
okay.
me, Jeff. Don't leave me.
So you're currently here. That's how we're talking to you, right?
Yeah.
Mike said it sort of in a way of, Jeff, you were gone. Nobody even noticed.
Excellent.
What? Did I imply that?
Yes, you did. And you did.
I think you're reading things into my words.
Oh, okay. I apologize if I was.
You should apologize to Jeff for making him feel so bad.
I
I
get stuck
apologize.
in drawing and I kind of.
How dare I?
Did you abandon one too?
Is everyone having a difficult time with Conan tonight, or what?
It's because we have so much respect for the character. We don't want to do him an
Oh, is that what
injustice.
it is?
Oh crap! You're looking at me now. All right, let's see.
I'm kind of having fun.
Yay.
It was very hurtful, Mike. Very hurtful.
I was going to
Hey,
try to make
Kevin's
it.
the one who implied.
Did he really? Seriously, really? Did he?
I mean, blame
Did
him.
he?
There you go. You got that smirk again. You're smirking. Definitely a smirk.
I'm a happy guy.
Oh, it's great that you're happy.
Mike is
You're
the kind of
only
guy that
happy-
smirks to his voice.
And you're
I'm
only
easily
happy.
entertained.
And you're only happy when somebody's hurting.
Well, it depends on who that somebody is.
Fair point.
Things
Fair
are doing
point.
better, hopefully.
What?
Should I make this King Conan and put a sweet beard on him?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a King Conan? Okay, I know what I'm giving him for a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Fedora?
It's a very specific crown, though.
It is?
It's not
Yeah,
like
I
a
think I
European
messed
crown.
it up.
You can give him one of
But-
those hats with the flappy ear things, earmuff things.
Oh, those are
Yeah,
cute.
Dun 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 dun. The tree of woe. Remember when he's on the tree, crucified on the tree, and he's chewing on the vulture's neck?
Yeah.
Get off my neck!
Who was? Oh, you know what we should have done tonight? We should have done Val Kilmer and Willow. Dang it.
Oh.
Or we could have done somebody who was more interesting.
It's like
Really?
the one Val Kilmer movie I don't like.
I don't
are
know.
a great swordsman.
I don't know what people thought was fascinating about that movie. I was kind of bored through it.
Yeah.
That movie's awesome.
It's pretty
terrible.
awesome.
And it's just a ripoff of Star Wars.
I'm gonna assume that was Cossin saying it was awesome, right?
That was the
What?
Mats. The Mats unite again.
Both
Oh,
Like,
really?
no one. I'm surprised anyone wouldn't like that movie. It was just fun.
You know, I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and I just didn't like it as a kid. So
It was fun because it was like there's nothing like it even today. You know.
Which
yeah,
is why they
you
should
know,
have brought it back.
Star Wars.
you know why they never made another movie like it?
Yeah, it's sad.
Oh crap!
That's why the movies are crap now.
Because Willow sucked.
Yeah,
It was
hey.
awesome.
They
Well,
had
it,
the
did,
miniseries
it actually
on
did.
Disney.
The new one, that was garbage, man.
See, Rhaegar
I didn't
agrees
even- I
with
didn't
me.
even
He
attempt
doesn't
to
like
watch
Willow
it.
either.
Did you watch it?
I knew better than to watch it though.
I watched,
I agree
I
with
watched
you,
the
too.
first 5-10 minutes and then turned it off.
Of what?
Willow.
The
The new TV series.
Oh, right.
yeah,
right,
this
right.
the
It
one
bombed, though,
season
'cause-
or whatever.
Yeah, I couldn't give two craps about the new one because I didn't give one crap about the old one.
The old one was fantastic.
Yeah, I like the
new
red-haired chick too. She
Oh,
was kind of cool.
I bought it because my friend had a heart, remembered it fondly, I guess. And so I said, well, let me check it out because I don't remember it that well. And then I watched it about a year ago, and I was like, God, this was so bad.
I don't even know how anyone can not like that movie. It's just fun.
Why do you keep talking about me like I'm not here, Matt?
It was like Prince. It was as good as Princess Bride. What do you think? If you're about to
No
battle
way.
Princess
it
Bride,
was
aren't
not
No
as good as
way.
you? No, it wasn't.
Princess
It wasn't
Bride.
as good, but it was up
Princess
there.
Bride
Movie.
is
It's a
great.
masterpiece. Yes.
You need
That's
you need to stop taking hallucinogens.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe you
That
should,
movie
maybe
was
you
so
should
good.
continue.
It was up there.
That's
It was
healthy.
up there.
Hallucinogenic peanut butter? What?
Think about it. They don't have any trolls
great.
like that they had in Willow. That was so
Seriously, I think,
creepy.
like-
It was
I think-
great.
I
It
think,
was just like
you
Princess
need some-
Bride. Oh, the colors.
Well, they can't really be compared to
Some
each
bad
other.
peanut
In all
butter,
honesty,
Weldon.
You
He
just
means
did.
in quality, right? Weldon.
Matt, you need to check the expiration date on your peanut butter.
it was. I mean, Willow was more serious. They had like that when that witch turned all those people into pig people. I was like, oh my gosh, what the? And when that monster came out of the moat or whatever.
Yeah, it was like came out of the back of that troll. It
Oh,
like,
that was weird, man.
was
Yeah,
cool.
it was.
the
They're not
flesh
exactly
ripped-
the same.
The fur and the flesh ripped off, and it was like this weird like meatball with veins and everything.
Oh,
and then he kicks into the water.
I predict Matt Weldon, not Cousin, because I know what Cousins taste like.
My obituary. Just go ahead and write my obituary.
I predict that Matt Weldon's going to watch that again soon. He's going to go, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that."
Maybe they were right. Maybe they were right.
Maybe they were right. I think
I watch these movies like at least 2 or 3 times a year, so I love them still.
I'll throw another one out there that did not hold up, even though I loved it, absolutely loved it, and watched it so many times as a teenager.
Remo Williams.
Oh gosh, I just watched that. What Highlander?
Oh, that's an awesome one.
I still love that movie.
With Sean?
Yeah, I still love
When
it.
was the last time you watched it?
Well, I'm not saying it's great. I'm not saying it's good. Like
Let's
there's
see
that
how
whole
y'all
scene.
feud about something now.
A couple of years ago.
Let me tell you what my issue with that one though. Christopher Lambert can barely speak English in that movie, and he has the same problem as Arnold. He's like, he does that. That's one of his lines in the movies.
Who does your hair?
No, when he's drunk at the duel,
Yeah.
you can't understand anything he's saying. Anything.
Hey, he's French.
Yeah, and apparently
He's
deaf and
French
mute.
playing a Scot.
He's actually almost legally blind. Do you know that? Yes, because he can't see.
He's almost
He-
legally mute.
He wears like these Coke bottle glasses, but when he's filming, he pretty much can't see anything. Isn't that crazy? He's like, what?
Well, the thing
But
about
I still love it though.
the thing about Highlander is it's a combination of story and style, because it's kind of light on story, but the what it makes up with is the style and the visual style of the movie.
Have you seen the second
And-
one?
Yeah, the second one's
No,
awful.
the second one doesn't
Oh,
exist.
it's awesome,
Shut
man.
up! Shut up! Don't say anything.
Oh
I
wow!
don't
I'm
want
just
any
watching it
imagery
on
from the second
Tubi.
one coming into my brain.
I'm actually gonna buy it.
That is really
There can
bad
be
movie.
only one.
Oh man, it's so good.
There can be only
If they made
one.
movies half as entertaining as those today, man, I'd be in
Oh
the
my
theater every
gosh,
weekend.
dude! It's so.
I think that's why modern
Movies are so
cinema.
boring today.
You know, the
all
one that-
of the lore from the first one was just thrown out the window to make the second one.
Yeah. no
Yeah, it was
kidding.
great.
Oh, really? I honestly
Yeah.
don't remember the first one.
Wait a minute, Matt. They didn't respect the
Yeah,
They
they
didn't
classic lore.
respect
They had
the
Sean Connery in
lore.
it. That was
They
a
didn't
respect beyond
respect the
respect.
lore.
No, they had Sean Connery in it.
Yeah,
Ramirez.
they
He's
had
not the
to-
lore.
they had to
Yeah.
totally
Got his
get-
freaking head cut off.
Are you
They
kidding?
had
He
to
is
ignore the lore to bring Sean Connery back.
So that he could take all of his life force and concentrate it into a single point to do some stupid thing. It was
Well, I gotta
ridiculous.
say, I think what's more amazing is that his name is a Spaniard, even though he's Scottish.
Yeah, it paved the way for the Wonder Woman second
Yeah,
movie.
like
1987.
Chris Lambert.
Well, it gets even better. He's a Scot playing a Spaniard who's originally from Egypt,
Yeah.
who's got a sword from Japan. Don't
He was
ask.
also
No
an
question.
alien from
Totally.
another planet.
Why the heck not?
Dude,
I'll
that
tell you what
Michael Ironside's in the second one too, man.
He gave me a sword, and I gave him an open hand slap.
The one I just watched recently that I was gonna buy it because it's on sale to like rent whatever, and I remembered early in the days of my first coming onto YouTube with everybody back when during that time of groups that I shall not name.
During the time of peace and love.
Everyone talked about how this was such a great movie, and remember those movies in the 90s? Remember this one? I watched The Crow. What a pile of garbage that
Yeah,
movie
it's a piece of
is.
crap.
That
Is it
movie
really? I'd have
is
to go back and watch it again.
terrible.
Yeah, I didn't,
Please
I
do.
didn't particularly like it.
That movie's
It
great.
is horrible. Like, and the only thing that you can note about it is that that's Brandon Lee's last movie, and that's
Yeah.
that's part of the trailer. This is his last performance. Like, God, how ghoulish of those guys to mention that.
That
I
movie
like
was
Rapid
cool.
Fire and Showdown in Little Tokyo, so I'm not bothered too much. by
Rapid
the
Fire, man, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a great one too.
The one movie that gets overlooked, it's a fantasy movie, is Legend with Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty
I
good.
love
Yeah.
But you can't
Oh,
watch.
dude.
Cannot watch the U.S. version. They have a European version
Yeah.
that
Oh, really?
they
Why not?
did not hack apart because the American version got hacked got cut up for time purposes, and they got
Yeah.
rid of the original score, which was orchestral. And
Yeah.
Boy.
I love that.
there's so much in the
I might have to go back and watch
European
that one.
version.
What is light without the dark. Oh,
Huh,
that's
I'm gonna
such a
go
good
watch
movie.
that one again.
You want me to surprise you about something?
It's a dang good movie.
You hate that movie.
I'm
Yep.
sure you do. Yep, I knew it because you don't have any taste.
I
Wait, is that what he said? I didn't hear. What did he say?
He
Oh, yeah, I
hates the
didn't like
movie.
it. I think
Isn't it funny how it didn't surprise you?
The horns look so cheesy and corny, how they're wobbling all over the place when he moved his head. But then I also thought the creatures, though, the demon creatures, were really pretty scary as a kid. So I was like, I couldn't watch it.
2 words, man. Steven Seagal.
He was just scared of it.
Now, if he was
Why
in
he
it,
hates it. He was scared.
that probably would have been crazy good.
I was just saying that disqualifies you every time.
Can you imagine him in that movie? It's like, that's the only good thing. Maybe AI could do something like that. Put him in that movie and be like,
In other movies?
I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of your evil.
That's how Matt is gonna finally approve of AI. He's when you can finally put Steven Seagal in every movie from the past. Matt's gonna be like, I love AI now.
That would
I already
actually
tried
be
with
kinda
Mortal
cool.
Kombat. He didn't even look at that.
What?
AI's just gonna look back and go, sorry, we cannot use Steven Seagal. He sucks.
Dang.
Matt's gonna be like, I want Steven Seagal to be Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia.
I
You won't
posted,
take me
AI
down to the dark side, Luke Vader.
Luke Vader.
Luke Vader, I'm your father and your son and your brother and your cousin's sister.
You think
the
you're above the
essence of a
dark
man.
side of the Force, but you're not above mine.
Austin wouldn't even look at that.
That's some good lines.
Excuse me while I jump on this slow moving trolley and shoot everybody with one gun with unlimited ammunition while they're all shooting at me with machine guns and incapable of hitting me because I'm moving so slow. I'm dodging bullets.
That was one thing I did like too about those movies is like the bad guys would never, they were like stormtroopers. They could never hit anybody, right? And yeah, that was pretty cool. They couldn't hit crap. 100 of them shooting that one guy and none of them could hit. And then every shot.
It's more about the people shooting than the person dodging. If he's, just kind of strolling along. But I mean, it worked for R2D2 and, well, no, that's the stormtrooper effect, like in full force.
Yeah.
Yep.
He could sit in a chair and dodge bullets.
Actually, the stormtroopers should have hit them because they were aiming for somebody else.
Oh,
Have you ever seen the existential stormtroopers? I think it's called like the existential stormtroopers,
No.
where they're sitting on their like speeder bikes, talking about life and saying that they're talking about the fatalistic.
Oh, I have seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just
Trying
bringing
to-
up all like Star Wars fan theories, like as if they're coming up with them.
Real quick, how much time is on the clock?
No. 39 minutes.
I guess that means I have to go start making the
Is that correct? No. 49 minutes.
49.
Okay, so
All right.
More time than I thought. That's good.
That's all they ever want me for is the straw poll.
Charming
No,
company.
I want.
At least
that's
you
not
know your
true.
place in the
Jeff,
world, Jeff.
I'm here, Jeff. I'm here with you, bro.
Thank you, Elliot.
I'm
Someone
come up-
appreciates me.
Oh, I do.
Yes, we do.
You come up with good Seagal lines for Star Wars, so. And we agree on most movies, maybe not all.
Oh, no, we don't.
Well, so what are your thoughts on Dragon Slayer?
Love it,
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
but it's
I need
not
to
good.
watch that one again.
It's not that good though.
Dude, that dragon was like the best dragon ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But
He was brutal, man. I was
But
surprised
that
how brutal
girl,
it was.
I wasn't fooled even then. I was like, that's not a guy.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't stand her. What was it, Caitlin something? Caitlin.
But she had that 1980s cuteness, like girl next door-ishness.
Yeah.
Like she
And
was from Jersey or something.
I also thought the main character was a bit over the top.
Peter
But-
McNichol.
Yeah, but
He's
my
from-
gosh, I mean, everybody else in that movie just did a fantastic job.
Yeah,
I don't
the
even
old man.
remember the Kamikaze Wizard. That was like the wackiest part. I only learned recalled recently.
I like your name for Kamikaze Wizard.
Dude, we should do like a Dragon Slayer night or or
Yeah.
some of those
You
old-
mean like a
literally
drawing
could've done
night or
that
a watching
tonight.
party or something? What are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
saying.
Mike, I'm copyright that.
Dragon's Lair, the video game?
Dragon
Oh,
Slayer, the movie.
The
dude,
movie
I want to. Can we do Space
from
Ace Night?
1980.
Say that
yeah.
again, Elliot. What'd you just say?
Space
Space
Ace
Ace.
Night.
Oh, Space Ace.
I'd be down with that.
What is
Oh,
it?
how about a Secret of Nim Night? Remember Secret of Nim?
Oh, I was totally going to say, I didn't know if Secret of Nim would count as sword and sorcery. They had a
Well, it
magic
does.
amulet and they fought a cat called Dragon.
That's true.
Oh,
I met Don Bluth at Comic-Con. I didn't even know. I was looking at art and I looked up and it's him and I'm like, "You're Don Bluth." He's like, "Hey," and I was like, "Man!" And I told him about Secret of Nim. I said that movie scared me as a kid, and he was like, "It's not scary," and I'm like, "Yeah, it is. There's blood in it." And he's like,
Yeah.
"What?" I'm like,
When
"Hey,
you're a kid, that is.
I was a kid. I know what I'm talking about. That was scary, man."
I remember we were watching that when I was in school, and the one of the mouses, he lost track of the lady mouse, and he said the D word, and we were all like, "Ooh!"
The cartoon swore.
We were in like 4th or 5th grade.
Yeah, it's funny. He was just like, I showed him my portfolio too. I was like showing him my stuff, and he's like, "Well, if I still was directing, I'd hire you." And I'm like, "Cool," but he's not directing anymore. And he goes, "There's like the editors. If I was still an editor, I'd hire you." I'm like, "Doesn't do me any good right now, does it?"
It's cool to hear, though, right?
Yeah, I had that kind of conversation with John Crispolucci once. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
from
really wanted
Ren and
like
Stimpy.
do backgrounds and stuff for.
You know who almost hired me once at a MegaCon?
Hmm.
Bernie Wrightson.
No.
Yeah, and I.
What do you mean
I
almost? What happened?
He
died.
No, he was still alive, but he still had some years ahead of him at the time, and I chickened out. I wouldn't go work with him. I was like, oh no, I can't do it. Yeah.
You chicken. I remember. I'll never forget the convention where I first saw Bernie Wrightson. It was a Texas convention. Herb Trimpe was there, and Bernie Wrightson was there. And I didn't really know who either one of them were. But I walked up to Wrightson's table, and I didn't have a clue who he was. But he had like $7,000 massive drawings, ink drawings up, and we were all looking at him. Everyone was all like mad, and I was like, "What is going on here?" Yeah, it was a weird day.
Yeah, Bernie was doing like a horror anthology comic, and I think he was dealing with some people here in Florida, and so I almost did it, and I didn't because I'm an idiot. Told you guys, I'm stupid.
No.
Man, see, it's always scary though when you're like meet guys like that, and you're like, "Am I gonna measure up?" And I think that's one thing is I was always like, "Let's do it," because I'm like, if I suck, at least I'll be working. I'll say I work with this guy a little bit. Yeah, it was naive.
You'll find your limit in a hurry.
Dude, I met him a few times at Comic-Con. He was cool. I never had the guts to show him my work though.
Guess even that takes courage too, right?
Yeah, he's one of those guys where I was like, I'm not even gonna attempt to show him any stuff.
Wait, but I don't understand what kind of positions would be open for Wrightson? Like, what was he doing?
He was involved in the anthology where it's kind of like what Frank Miller's doing right now with this Frank Miller comics or something. He was doing like a horror anthology. He was publishing and editing or something like that. He was involved with someone either he was doing it or somebody else was doing it, but he was primarily involved. He goes, "Hey, you want a job?" I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "I'm not calling that guy. You're crazy."
Dang it.
Oh, man.
I got a full-time job. I gotta pay a mortgage. I heard comic books don't pay, which turned out to be true.
Crap.
And he did pass away, like not.
Yeah, it wasn't much longer. That's what's sad. Herb Trimpe and he didn't last much longer, and I had no idea who they were.
And I was at a convention once where I almost bumped into Frank Frazetta, and I wish I had at least shaken his hand.
Yeah,
that would have been a wonderful thing for me.
Dude, we were always talking about him, like at conventions, and people that met him were like, "Yeah, he's like all ripped and stuff. He's old, but he's like all ripped and cut up, and he's like tough." And I'm like, man, I was always just trying to talk about anybody that knew him or talked to him. Yeah, and I was like,
yeah, I'm Instagram buddies with one of the Frazetta girls, Sarah. She's been really cool. I'm actually trying to plan a trip down to the museum here in Florida.
Oh, they still have it?
Yeah, they got rid of when he was when I saw him was when he was living here, and then he moved shortly after because it turned out Florida wasn't as good for him as he thought health wise. So he moved back up to somewhere. I think it was
it
Jersey.
Pennsylvania?
Maybe it was Pennsylvania. Yeah, I think it was Pennsylvania. But
that's what happens when you smoke, kids.
But the museum is still here, and so his daughters opened it up again.
Oh.
And I'm kind of wanting to go. It's actually probably by you girls, actually.
Really?
Down that area. Yeah, look up Frank the Frazetta Museum, but it's by appointment. You have to schedule it.
What? Really?
What?
Yeah.
Do you think you're
That's
gonna
what they
see
used
it
to
while
do.
you're down here at MegaCon?
Say what?
Were you planning on maybe stopping by while you're down here for MegaCon to see it? Or is the appointment further in advance?
No. I thought you guys were further south. No, it's somewhere south. It's not. I think it's south going towards the east coast area. I can't remember. I can't recall for sure, but
Oh boy.
yeah. That's pretty cool. I almost did when I was in art school with a bunch of buddies of mine, and then that's when we heard, oh, it's closed. Like, oh, we can't go.
Andrew Hayes wants to know: will you allow watercolor art in the draw along Discord, or can it only be pencil and ink?
As long as it's black and white, doesn't matter.
So you can desaturate it, and then it's like black and white.
That's true.
Oh, Kevin, that looks good. Oh, I love it.
Or you can be a rebel.
Oh man,
Arnold.
I forgot about his little war paint.
Rebels are disqualified.
Stand up to the pinky critical man.
I always wanted to draw this the body paint version in the movie. I don't know why, but I thought that was really cool. It was like camouflage, but not really camouflage.
It is cool.
I might have to look that up.
The coolest is probably what I thought it would be cool.
Yes.
Is that from Red
Pretty
Sonja?
sure that's it.
No,
that's in the first one.
That's in the first one.
Is that the
Yeah.
first one?
Yeah, when they raid,
When he goes up against what's False of Doom?
yeah, the snake.
Yeah.
Remember when he chopped
snake
the head off
cult.
the snake?
I didn't know it was a snake cult forever. So
And it had that
funny.
weird orgy scene. That was creepy.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Yeah, there was a lot of nudity in that movie. No bueno.
Yeah, bro. 80s, bro. Arnold 80s. What are you talking about?
It was
All day.
crazy. Like whenever I watch old 80s and 90s movies, they dropped F-bombs and was so much nudity in those decades.
It was
So
rated PG.
ridiculous.
Yeah, and teenagers having sex. It was like
yeah.
John Hughes films and everything. It's like, bro.
Yeah, but all the
They were
teenagers were
bad.
in their 20s though. They were never really teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were being.
They were supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that was a lot of programming,
That's right.
cultural programming.
A lot of curves.
But it was nothing compared to today, man.
Oh no, it was worse.
Oh,
What are you
it was worse
talking
than
about?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Way
it
worse
seemed-
in the
it's
80s.
Way
It seemed-
worse.
No.
People would.
Yeah, because before it was before PG-13 was created, all of that stuff was PG. So all of that stuff was stuff that kids were allowed to watch with their
Yeah.
quote unquote parental guidance that nobody listened to, right?
Yeah, I
And then
remember I saw
PG-13
Police
came out and
Academy.
It started kicking that stuff out of the stuff. That,
Police Academy.
I saw Police Academy in the theater, and if my mom was there, she would have been mortified.
Yeah, but if you compare it to the stuff like that was coming on popular today, there's still, I mean,
But that stuff is rated R. We're talking about stuff that was rated PG.
yeah,
and
but kids
targeted
go see
towards
those
kids.
movies still, you know? They see
Okay.
worse too, man. Nowadays,
Yeah,
they got the
you never
internet, so they
listen
look at
to that.
everything
You
that's
never,
rated
ever
X.
listen
Yeah.
to anything anybody says.
No, I'm saying it's worse. Yeah, I mean, it was some bad stuff, but I mean, it's so much
it's
worse.
all bad. There was so much nudity.
Like
My
I don't
first-
even, as a kid,
my
I didn't even have any I was so innocent, and like now kids today know more than me about crap, and I'm like, whoa.
I was innocent too until I saw Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
You saw that? Why would you say that?
That's
Yeah,
good.
dude, it's on
Porky's and all that stuff.
Okay, Porky's was rated R. Come on, let's be real.
Well, but I'm just saying it's par for
But
the
it
course
was
of
all
Tyson.
on HBO after 10 o'clock.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
and my friends, we saw all that stuff.
Hey,
I thought I
Cosmo,
was bad when I was staying up for Remington Steele late at night.
Yeah, you're a
Cosmo,
baby.
the amount of nudity that was in those a lot of these movies and stuff and the sexual situations, you wouldn't dare see that today. There would be so many people screaming about making the actresses have to get nude like that.
Yeah.
They would lose their minds nowadays, man.
Yeah.
There's no way it's anywhere similar. I mean, I hear what you said,
I didn't even think about that.
but
I think it's
the
worse.
actresses would.
And I don't mean nudity worse. I mean like it's gratuitous, the story, subject matter.
Well, that's what we were talking about.
know?
I mean, what's worse? Like
Man. I turn off the movies right when they're like 5 minutes in. Some of the new ones, the crap they're doing.
Yeah, what's worse? Over sexualizing children? Or like
cuties
showing
and
children
stuff?
Let's just say
stuff,
this.
or
They-
trying
they
to
don't-
convince kids that they don't have a real gender.
They won't show in nudity, but they're implying like people just going at it, like grunting and like, they mean it's the whole for 5 minutes and you're like, what the heck is this?
What are you
And it's
watching?
What are you
we
watching,
have nudity, but they're humping each other.
Examples?
He's talking about Skinamax.
No, it's
the
not
wrong-
movie today.
What
Like
movies
what?
are you talking
What
about?
movie?
There's some movies that I thought I'll check to see how it is. And the first few minutes, it's like some like gratuitous, like it's like I said, they don't show like the nudity like maybe they used to in some of those other ones, but they imply like these long.
Yeah, there was no implication back then. That
But the
was just
difference
straight
is it's like, remember even Teen Wolf? Teen Wolf had some stuff. I was like, whoa. When they had, and then there was that one scene, not Teen Wolf, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Teen Wolf. Remember when he's dressed up as a Civil War soldier and he's trying to be in the play. And I was like, golly, they gotta. And then not to mention that there was all this alcoholism. All the kids were only drinking all the time, and they were always sneaking and stealing. And
Well, actually, in high school, we were drinking all the time.
I understand that, but that was what was on the movies, though. Which
Yeah,
was
saying,
so
is,
it
though.
made
Still
it
is.
made kids think that's what you should be doing.
Well, that's what they're still
No,
doing
we were doing that regardless of the movies.
That's how culture works, Jeff.
It was more of a peer pressure thing.
No, because the kids were watching all that stuff. I mean, it's one on top of the other. It's like a circular drain, right? It's like one thing affects the other and just reinforces that idea that like, oh, you're 16-year-old and you're 16 and you still haven't lost your virginity, and then everyone in school thinks everyone at 16 has lost their virginity, and then you find
That's
out
like
later that they were all lying.
that's like in Back to the Future when the sister's like, well, what am I supposed to do? How else would I get the boys to like me? And oh my gosh, I'm like, God, that's a terrible message.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it wasn't supposed to be positive, though, right?
Speaking of which, Andrew Hayes asks, was the Conan comic kid friendly or was it more for adults?
I think the Marvel comic was actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it was because I got two of them.
What
But
about the magazines, though?
Sword of Conan was harsh.
That's the
That was
magazine, right?
more adult. No,
The magazine was pretty brutal.
that's what I just said. Sword of Conan, Savage Sword of Conan was the more adult version, but the Marvel Comics version is why I made that distinction. That one was a lot more tamer. That was more story driven. The Savage Sword was more about like have more like Monsters of the Week flavor, and they just took it was part of that. It was before Epic, or around the time Epic Comics was out, which was also Marvel's adult imprint. All right, I think I'm done. I ruined this thing, but I am going to go ahead and start again.
Hang out for another 4 hours.
Start again.
Yeah. Or I'm going to try Kevin's trick. The old Kevin trick.
You finished yours.
No, but I don't like it. Doesn't look good.
What is it with you artists when you draw something that's great? It's like, oh my god, I don't like it. I hate this. This is awful.
I don't
His
know.
head look how low his head is. Like he barely. He's like his body's up here and his head just dropped down like he's does like a breakdancer or something. He's hurt himself.
Well, that's because his
Well, that's an
muscles
interesting
are
drawing,
flexing.
though.
His back muscles are flexing and shoving his head down.
Because real artists are critical of their own work, Jeff.
I guess.
I'm critical of my own work.
I want to try that trick. How do you do it? With tissues?
Now Jeff's trying to.
Oh,
say
are you
he's
trying
real artist.
the ink trick where you just throw a bunch of ink on a paper towel?
Yeah. I want to try that.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try that. I saw
Where's
somebody do that a long time ago.
Kevin,
Yeah, me too.
So what
Somebody-
you thought?
somebody
First thing
threw
you got
it-
up this morning, Jeff?
What was that again?
Kevin's not responding.
That's what you thought first thing you got up this morning when
Yes.
ink.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get dressed, throw some ink on some towels,
There you go.
Dang.
go to work.
Check out the loins on him.
Wow.
The what?
The loins. He's admiring your loins.
Well, thanks.
I'm coveting his loinage.
How do you do it, Kev? You're not answering me. You don't want me to learn. Kevin. Okay, I got this ink. Let me see if I can do it with this.
Yeah.
I think I've seen him do
No,
this.
you want one of those really textured paper towels.
So
You want a piece of leather.
Oh dang. You want some newspaper. Like they do those planet drawings with records on the streets corners.
I don't think this is going to work. I think I've just... Well, it doesn't matter. I was going to throw it away anyway.
Oh my goodness. I can't
you can send it to
that paper against paper.
I'm not sending nothing to nobody.
Anyone.
I'm not saying nothing to nobody.
That's how you do it.
No, just just take a pin and hatch in towards
That's how you do it. That's how you do stuff. I'm not doing it your way. You use stuff with a G2. I'm not doing that nonsense.
That's the G2 way.
I don't like the G2 way at all.
He likes the
I don't know.
G5.
I tried that one time. I was like, gosh, this is so slow. I don't know how he does it.
Well, no, I just do that's what I'm saying. I do that. I do a big pin or brush dump in certain areas and then I hatch in a little bit. It really doesn't take that long at all.
Could always do the Gary Shipman finger technique.
Look at that.
No, mix it up a little bit, Elliot. Don't just go straight in. Oh, I can't stand the sound of that. Stop it. Kill it.
What are you talking about?
I gotta mute.
Paper on paper. It's giving him the heebie-jeebies.
Paper? Yeah,
Yeah,
like
on
it's
paper.
It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. I don't know what
It
you're
is
talking
worse than that.
about. Is it really?
Oh,
Weird.
that was heinous. Stop it.
That's his kryptonite. We know all in the kryptonite now.
What, paper on paper action?
Yeah.
Quick, somebody record this.
Keep going, Elliot. Keep going.
Oh,
Can you guys hear that? That noise is driving me nuts. Can you guys
I
hear
love
that?
it.
No, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Oh, God.
No, not the paper.
Yeah, go hard. Just finish it. Pull off the band-aid.
All right. It doesn't come out good. I don't like it.
No, it comes out with a better brushy effect than the freaking Pentel brush or those brush pens, man. Because I can't get no.
Ah, you did it. What happened? Did something happen?
It sounded like Conan attacked.
Elliot
Right.
decided.
We're robotic. What's going on?
All right, try one more.
I don't know. I was drawing and then there was a
And the
Here we go.
rippage happened.
That's how I don't let any of my drawings be that precious. It's all subject to destruction.
Gosh dang it, that was overheating.
You could do it, Elliot.
I feel about that artwork the way you feel about paper on paper action. That sounds bad.
Still say we should have recorded that.
What was wrong with it? I must have missed something.
That's
Dang it, I'm freaking.
I don't know how to do it
Elliot
right.
said, "Paper. If
You're
you're
even
not so
throwing in
good
some
to
of my
me,
some
what
of
the hell
the
would you?"
I'm leaking over here, man. I'm sweating from that whole ordeal.
I am the master of that art. I like how it triggers everybody in the chat.
Am I not the only one? That was harsh.
You guys are ridiculous. That's like I used to play this game called Farkle with the dice.
I love
And
that.
it's a fun game. So I'm playing it, and I always go all the way. Why? Because there is no prize. It's an exercise in futility. Like, oh, you can't do that. You're gonna lose all the points. I'm like, yeah, but there's not even like a reward for doing it. Just have fun. See how far you can go. That's not prize enough for me. That's a weak prize. I want to see how far I can go. I'm more interested in the probability of me getting something done. That's more fascinating. How far can I keep rolling before I get I stop getting 1s and 5s?
That was a good Conan. I liked it.
I understand that, but
Elliot's just going to start selling all of those as puzzles.
There you go.
No, they go in the trash like everything else. When I die, no one's going to care about any of these things. My kids are going to be like, oh, yeah, it's my dad's doodles.
That's true.
He spent all his time in the garage, didn't give a damn about us. I'm like, oh, yeah, the cat in the cradle and the silver spoon. Yeah, all that.
Kids don't care about their parents' art.
Dang.
Did I ever tell you about the Ed McGuinness's kid?
Oh, yeah. I like that story.
Oh, no. I haven't heard that.
I never heard it.
I'm at Salt Lake Comic-Con. And, me and Ed are buddies. And he left his kid at my booth for a while. I can't remember why. And his kid's just looking at my art and he goes, I wish my dad could draw as good as you.
What?
Oh, that's good.
Oh, wow.
Didn't he say it like in front of his dad or not? I can't remember. Oh, okay. I remember the.
But I did tell Ed. He said it.
Oh, yeah, you ratted on your.
You flexed. Hey, man, your kid thinks I'm better than you.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of that movie, or not TV show, where there's two spies live next door to each other, and the one, the bad spy, is like the good spy's kid likes the bad spy, thinks he's cool, and then he's like, "Why don't you get your own kid?" And he's like, "Why do I get my own kid when I have yours?" And they start fighting. It's so great. That's what reminds me of that moment. Get your own kid. Was that when you first started out in the industry, or? Or did you have your own kids at the time, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't bring him with me to Salt Lake.
Otherwise, they would have been saying that to Dad. It's like, yeah, well, you know what your kid said to me?
Yeah, Salt Lake's a weird show because it's they don't do Sunday.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
the Sabbath day.
Yeah, so therefore nobody in Salt Lake's allowed to have a business open or something. I don't know.
Really? Wow. It's like Chick-fil-A over the entire state.
I heard a rumor that Chick-fil-A is going to be they're going to try to legally force Chick-fil-A to stay open on Sundays.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true?
I can't do that.
Well, yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it. I just heard
I know how they'd do it. They'd hire Seventh-day Adventists.
Well, no, yeah, I don't know.
Am I right?
Well, no, it's like, is it the cake and the baker type situation? Like you not only do you have to bake our gay cake, but you have to stay open on Sunday.
Yeah, right.
And bake it on Sunday.
And bake it. You gotta bake.
I want that gay chicken.
What? Okay.
You can go to Popeyes for that.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. I like Popeyes.
Oh, I went to Popeye's Chicken when I used to live in Detroit, and the one lady worked behind the counter. She had like a Magnum PI mustache, Like it wasn't even like peach fuzz. It was like thicker than me, and I felt like kind of mad because I'm like, my mom was probably like, she probably has to shave so often, or she just gets screwed. I don't care anymore. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't even grow one that nice. And she's like got this nice thick handlebar mustache.
Dang it!
Oh boy!
And she's making your food.
Yeah, she's making my food. I go, don't you need a hair nut for that thing?
Oh dang, man.
Actually, that's what I was thinking when I saw it. I was like, that's pretty gnarly.
They did that on My Name Is Earl. Made
Did
Earl.
they?
Yeah, where he's got that big mustache, and he was working at a fast food place, and they gave him a hairnet for his mustache.
Actually, you know what? They do make you wear that out here in California.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you have enough facial hair.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta
wow.
wear like a face covering over your face, your facial
I just
hair.
never seen such a thing. That's all.
Yeah, they do it out here.
Oh
I've never
yeah, I
seen-
think I have seen people wearing like beards and stuff.
Oh yeah, beard nets.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you've got as big a beard as you do your hair on your head, it makes a kind of sense.
Oh, depends on what you had on break. If you were on your break and you were eating some Twinkies and you're eating you're making a
safe.
sandwich for me and then the Twinkie falls into my sandwich, I'm gonna be a little upset.
That's not okay. Yeah.
What was that? Speaking of My Name Is Earl, didn't to get some money?
Were we
They put-
speaking of My Name Is Earl?
I was
Kevin.
about the mustache and net thing.
I believe we were speaking about My Name Is
As a
Earl.
matter of fact, we were, Mike. Yeah.
Yes.
I must have missed something.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you weren't paying
That's a
attention.
fun show, man.
it's not unusual.
Yeah, that was fun.
My brother
What
knew
was
that guy.
you, Brian,
Which guy? Jason Lee or the
Jason Lee, yeah.
the guy that got all fit?
But the
No,
guy who
Jason
was
Lee.
his cousin.
Because he was a skater, pro skater. My brother was.
Yeah, he was a
from the
champion.
Remember Giovanni Verbisi? He was in Saving Private Ryan. He was the medic.
Oh, he was in that show.
Yeah, he was like
yeah,
the crazy cousin. Where he's like, "All right, that's got to kill you now, Earl." He's like, "What?" He's like, "I'm gonna run it quick," and he's like, "He's gonna shoot
Yeah,
him."
his buddy Ralph. That's what he was. The character he was playing. Yeah.
Yeah, that character's hilarious.
All right, how much time we got? I need to scan this drawing. So,
20 minutes.
oh, okay, we got time.
Oh boy, I gotta hurry.
Man,
I
that
don't know what
drawing's
I
happened.
haven't
happened.
even gotten to Conan yet.
I'm done with this.
I don't know if I can do it.
I was taking too much time trying to figure out the pattern of his camouflagey.
Camouflage.
Camouflage. Well, I'm having fun. So,
Nice.
Are you doing?
don't know if I
Grim-
got the
Grimace?
pattern was camouflage right.
Hecka nice.
Yeah, I should change the camera.
Ah, that's cool.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
It's a gummy bear.
I saw
It's
that
a
like
bear. That's awesome.
You
I
you
saw
dirty
the
rat.
sketch portion of that like disgusted grin on his face.
Yeah.
That is a freaking gargantuan axe blade. I love it.
Oh, maybe cut down some gummy berry trees? I don't know. Trying to see that bite.
Bum 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 bum.
I like the hat.
Bum bum bum.
I don't know. Does Conan ever wear hats? I feel like he doesn't usually.
No.
Yeah, he wears horn. He has horn helmets he wears from time to time.
Wearing helmets? Should I try that? Do
You
I
might get
time?
some beer. You might get kind of like things out of the side of his head build up.
That might be true.
Just something to think about.
It is.
Oh yeah.
I'm already happier with this drawing than I was with the last one.
You
Oh,
are?
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, son.
Bum 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 bum. If I hear the music, it works.
Yeah. It
That's
puts you in the right place.
And sometimes he wears a vest too. I like when he wears a vest.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Conan the vest wearer?
Yeah. Yeah, he's the Buccaneer. He wears a vest.
In the cardigan.
Okay. Does it have Argyle?
Hey, let's not get out of
Argyle
hand.
cardigan? That'd be
Are you guys making fun of Conan? I can't believe you.
No.
How dare you?
To tell you what, see it shredded before you and hear the lamentation of your audience.
I'm gonna tell my I don't like my audience. That's also the way that Van Damme talks in Kickboxer, right? Where he's like, you missed me, yeah, you missed me, yeah.
Yep.
He is so stupid, that guy.
I didn't even I never seen that movie until you were saying that, so I went to watch it. And he does do that when he's kicking he's like, you want to kick like this? You kick like this? He's like kicking the tree, and he like goes like
he goes bonkers.
That's because the guy's like, you're not a man. He's like, oh yeah, you want to kick like this?
Yeah.
And then he's like, he starts bawling, and it's like, yeah, you just broke your leg. That scene grosses me out, actually. He's like smashing his shins in. They're all black and blue. It's like, oh my gosh.
That's what he gets for being Frenchy.
That's because he's in Thailand, man. They like torturing their fighters.
Is that
No,
what
they're fighters in Thailand. They really do kick like metal beams and crap. It's crazy.
Yep. Oh, there's this one video of this guy, and he was about to do that, and he's having this.
Oh, I already know which one you're talking about, Mike.
Yeah,
That's
2 liter
painful.
of Coke. She's holding the 2 liter of Coke against the beam, and he's supposed to kick it, and then like right when he kicks, she gets scared and drops it, and he just nails the.
Yeah,
it's painful to watch.
Oh, that was great. And she's like, it's my fault. I was scared. That was great.
Some of those UFC matches, man, when they're doing the kicks, like Conor McGregor got his leg folded.
Yeah, I mean when their shins snap, like oh my gosh, that's so hard to watch.
Their feet are just flopping around. It's like, oh my goodness.
But they don't even know it at first because they like try to stand on the back foot and it just wobbles underneath them like a noodle.
Yeah.
No.
That was some grotesque stuff to see happen in real time.
Yeah, there was. I remember this one guy. He was a really tall dude. He was so tall for his weight class. He was so
How tall
thin.
was he?
When he sat around the room. Wait, no.
Tallest you ever seen there, Jerky?
He was 6 something, but he was getting close to like 135 or something like that, I think. And he was so lean, and we went to go kick him, and his leg just like a toothpick. Ugh.
Poor thing.
Yeah. That's like a career ender, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was just blown away that they kick each other that hard that it just, oh man, whew.
I mean, people who are athletes hurt themselves a lot. I mean, how good is exercise for you, really? It just. Oh my goodness.
It profiteth little.
At least Mike's finger's doing better.
I hope.
I hope.
It's not.
It isn't? It's still sore?
No, I've just kind of adapted to working with one less finger.
Oh no.
Still like hurts.
I don't think I could ever like draw. Who was it that learned to draw with their left hand? Like, I don't think
Frazetta.
was it Frazetta? I thought
Yeah.
I thought that was him we were talking about earlier. I don't think I could do it. I think I'm too weak.
No, you could. You could learn to do it with your feet. Yeah. I can.
I wonder if I would have what it takes.
You would. Well,
I don't know.
it's all in your head. And then you just have to adapt the dexterity to the new limb.
Says Mike.
Yeah, that's me. I'm saying it.
Mike's got a 12th level intellect, so whatever.
He's got a dark elf 12th level.
I mean, everything, all your knowledge.
All right.
in
This
your
is
head,
fine. This is
dude.
fine. Good. Yeah.
I definitely have a +10 charisma.
No, that's what Lex Luthor has. He has a 12th level intellect. He says so in the animated series.
They figured out how to rank that, did they?
Yeah, because he's so smart. He's so smart.
Lex Luthor came up with the grading scale.
Oh, all
That's how
right.
smart he was.
What level did he put Superman at? Like 2?
Well, he's an idiot.
Well, I remember like in the Byrne comics, Superman was as smart as Lex Luthor, or close to it.
That was during the time where they were making Superman a real genius. Like he was building all of his own stuff, studying his planet's technology and stuff like that. They were really going after.
No, he is super smart.
He is super smart. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like him being smart too. But there was a time where they were really making him just like the baddest innovator in his little Fortress of Solitude and everything. It was fun.
In the Fortress of Solitude in All Star Superman, he's got like a lab where he came up with a way to make Lois Lane give her powers for a day.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's mess. All Star. If you like Superman at all, because a lot of people don't like him.
And then there was that one where he turned her black.
Awesome. Okay, Mike. I'm like, I can't talk to you right now.
What? I'm serious.
Okay, we're back to last night's show.
We're talking about Superman. He turned.
I know. I just can't. You can't help it. Where's Siege? Siege, I hear you.
Was it Steamboat Lois? Steamboat Lois? Was that
it was Steamboat Lois?
Yeah. What are you talking about, Mike? Because I seem to recall something, but I can't.
Are you serious? You don't know about this?
It's not that I don't. I just can't remember it.
Oh, I remember.
I remember this.
Superman turned Lois black.
It's an old comic. It's a pretty old comic.
It's like the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were trying to tackle the whole, black.
What Matt's trying to say is that we're old, Mike.
Thing.
This is a really old comic.
Well, no, Kevin. I was just in case Kevin was wondering if it was recent or not.
Experience life as the black skin for a day or something like that. It was like that Eddie Murphy skit in
Saturday Night Live.
Mr. White.
Yeah, I love that, man.
Oh, here, just take all the money. You don't have to.
They need to show that to every woke kid in school and show them how stupid they sound when they're talking about the white privilege, and show them that skit and go, Eddie Murphy was making fun of that way back then.
Yeah,
this is hilarious. What they think was going on. This was a joke. This was a joke.
Yeah,
so like they're having parties and stuff on the bus.
Yeah,
bringing out champagne.
Everybody has parties.
Person leaves. They like the disco ball comes out.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
Time to scan.
Eddie Murphy.
Saturday Night Live.
We got a lot of friends, and we got a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
How much time do we have?
9 minutes.
9 times.
9.
9 times. Oh my God! 9 days. Does anybody know what that's from?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
No. Defending your life. Albert Brooks.
This is Bueller. He's leading you down the primrose path.
Defending your life, Albert Brooks. Have none of you seen Defending Your Life?
No.
Sorry, no.
Is it a good movie?
It's too busy watching
movie.
Conan.
What year?
1972.
No. I think it was early 80s.
Who's in it?
Early 90s.
Oh.
Is that Mel Brooks?
No.
Albert Brooks.
Oh, Albert Brooks. He's funny.
Yeah. He's hilarious.
Was the movie a comedy then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so it starts off with him dying.
Oh. Huh.
Kind of funny.
And then he goes to the world where you get judged to see if you move on to the next world. And it's really funny. It's all based on fear. Like if you've overcome your fear in one world, then you get to move on to the next world. So it's theologically it's stupid, but it is
Right.
hilarious.
But it's a premise for a story, and
Yeah.
stories are trying to teach something usually.
Yes, and it's really good. Rip Torn's in it. Freaking
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Rip Torn.
The only time I even knew who Rip Torn was in Men in Black, and then everyone was talking about him. And I was like, should I know this guy? And I still don't know
Yeah,
anything
he's
else he's
so
done.
good.
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
You can
that
dodge
came
wrench.
later.
You can dodge.
You could dodge traffic. You could
Dodge rich. You can dodge a ball.
Who's drawing the gummy bear? I forget.
Amy.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. What?
Oh my gosh.
Did I mention that my oldest son is on a dodgeball team?
No,
No.
way.
Can he dodge
Yeah.
a wrench?
Can you dodge a wrench?
Get your dodge wrench.
He probably could.
Add
Can
some
you
context
dodge
here, Mike. Can you dodge wrench?
Can you dodge a
He
wrench?
comes home every now and again. He talks about his latest dodgeball tournament, and I can't sit there and listen with a straight face.
Why? Because
Dude, I used to love playing dodgeball in high school, man. That was
I
great.
was great at dodgeball when I was a kid because I was small and fast.
Dude, our principal got involved with our game where he would like actually go 1-on-1, and I was like the last one still in game, and he was like walking towards me casually, like I'm just gonna knock you, put you out real quick, and I just ran straight towards him, and I dove in midair and hit him, and he panicked and threw it, and missed, went under me, and I hit him. The whole school went crazy. I was like, I got nothing to lose. I'm gonna run right at him and just dive, like I'm like diving into the water.
Dang. Has anybody ever heard of a game called Wall Ball?
Yeah.
That was one of the craziest games we ever played growing up. 'Cause it was like tennis ball. And you threw it against the wall as hard as you could, and if you had to try, the person who tried to catch it, if it popped out of their hand, if they didn't catch it, then they had to run and touch the wall. Otherwise, the person who got it got to bean them with the tennis ball. And people
That actually does sound familiar.
we were just ending up with welts all over us all the time.
3 minutes. 3 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on. Oh, wait. No, 5 minutes.
What? 5 minutes? Yes. Yes.
Look at that. You just got an extra 2 minutes.
There you go.
Oh boy.
2 minutes is all I need.
It's all that I need. It's all that I want. Speaking of Bernie Wrightson,
Were we talking?
you were earlier.
Speaking of,
I had a table next to Bernie Wrightson at a con one time, but we didn't talk enough to make it an interesting story.
So why did you even speak of it?
I don't know.
You didn't talk?
maybe he's like,
Bernie
next time you
Wrightson.
keep that jazz to yourself.
Wrightson kept calling him Marvin.
Hey Marvin, can you watch my table for me? Sure, Mr. Wrightson. Thanks, buddy. And then he goes, can you sign my Frankenstein book? Sure, to Marvin, my best friend.
Yeah.
That would do it.
Marvin S. Martin. Good job, kid.
That's like an 80s movie.
What's your last name? Martian? Martian? What is it? Martian?
Miller, like the beer? Yeah, I got you. Michelob. Let's go.
And this sucks. I'm thinking about all kinds of cool stuff to draw on Conan now after the fact. Too late.
That's why you got to draw like 4 of them so you can get into it.
No.
Like, oh, that's what I want.
Join the club, Matt. We're
Yeah,
all
he's got a
drawn
big
4
toothy,
tonight.
toothy necklace on now. I didn't even think about drawing a toothy necklace on.
Sometimes he wears different stuff. That's one of my favorite things about him. His costume can change all the time. That's why John Buscema liked to draw him in the comic, because he felt like he was a real man, like a real human, real a true being. Where he said he didn't like to draw superheroes. He thought they were too silly. They don't make sense.
Yeah. Dang it.
God bless John Buscema. He's speaking my language.
Everyone.
Johnny Buscema. Was his that Sal Buscema wasn't as related to him, right?
Yeah, that was his brother.
Was it? I was like, I thought it was, but someone goes, no, and I'm like,
I think we had a discussion before, and somebody that was on the show with us didn't think it was, and I think you got a little confused from that or something. But
yeah, because
we've
I thought
had
it was.
that. Yeah, we've had that conversation before. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Bruce Lee was not Bruce Lee's cousin. I remember that was a rumor.
Yeah.
Yo, that Bruce Lee guy, man, that's his cousin. What?
Bruce Lee.
I'm so stupid. You're like, what's wrong with you?
That's not true. It's a
Bruce Lee.
Because that's the guy in the Game of Death, right? That's the guy that plays Bruce Lee. So he's played by his cousin. Like, no, that's not.
Like, there's tons of movies
finishes
came out.
the movie up.
Yeah.
And for all we know, that was some racist white guy who was like, yeah, just call him lies. It sounds the same.
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Well, it's pronounced Lee, but it's just spelled different.
Exactly.
Look at it go. How are these letters? It's
I like Bruce Lee better, though. It was a lie, man. He's not Bruce Lee.
He's Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
There's some bad movie making in that movie, man. Like when Bruce Lee's in front of the mirror, but it's not Bruce Lee, it's the actor, and then they have a cutout of Bruce Lee's head and it keeps shifting back.
Oh, that's awesome. I remember that.
What?
Yeah.
That is so bad.
That was their first technology of doing that. They did that to Brandon Lee too, but I mean,
All
better
right,
technology.
pencils up. 9:31 in the evening, and we are done, children.
Technically, it's 12:31, but whatever. In the morning, but
All right,
whatever.
we're starting off with Amy here on the screen. Actually, she's been on there for about 20 minutes, so let's switch over to me. Whoops. There.
Oh, look at
Oh,
oh my
wow.
gosh. Look at
Hey.
that.
Cool.
Mike
So who's that
combined
supposed to be?
with Fire Nice.
Why are there so many Fundoshis, Mike?
So what?
Why is there so many Fundoshis and man butt in this picture?
Because they're savages.
They certainly
And
are.
they're
They
savaging
certainly
that
are.
young blonde lady. 'Cause that's what savages do.
Okay.
And then Conan's coming to the rescue.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he's saying, I am going to savage that young blonde lady.
Right.
In the books, he would like always try to get a kiss, and the girl would be like, "No," and then he'd just kind of go, "Oh, I'm sad."
Why does Conan look like Cary Grant?
Because that's perfect casting.
I want to hear the lamentation of your women.
Man butt, says Comics Bear. Would I ever consider doing a Super Bowl draw along stream? No, because it's on Sunday.
Sports game? That sounds fun. I mean, I got
Space Princess, if I sat next to Bernie Wrightson, I'd probably speak of it. Well, we didn't. We only talked a little bit, so I didn't have any terribly exciting conversation with him. So.
Yeah, I had a weird situation with Wrightson. It was kind of just odd. It left me going, huh? What? I was at a show, and when I was doing that fantasy book called the anthology thing I was telling you about, and he saw it, and so his girlfriend or wife,
his wife,
she came over to me and was like, "Hey, Bernie really wants to talk to you about your book. He likes it. He was impressed with your work. Would you like to come over and sit and talk to Bernie?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And all my buddies were like, "Holy crap, man!" And I was like, "Cool." And I got over and I sat over there next to him while he was doing a commission, and there was so much going on at the show, and he was sitting there and he never talked to me. He just sat there and he was doing his commission, and I was just going, "Okay, I got a commission I got to do," and I was just sitting there and I was like, "Okay." About an hour goes by and I'm like, he hasn't said anything to me, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get up and leave. And so I never actually talked to him.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I didn't talk to him much either.
Yeah.
Melissa, this is yours. It's not showing up.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll
we'll
see what I can
come
do.
back to you. I'm gonna grab Carson real quick. Carson, you're up.
Here we go.
Awesome.
Oh, look at that. Very good.
Wait a minute. That's from years ago. I remember
2023.
that drawing.
Liar.
Liar.
Bruce Liar.
Bruce
Yeah,
Lie.
Bruce Liar.
Bruce
Lie.
Amy's throwing out all the jokes tonight.
He's about to rush somebody. Two sword. Double-handed, double-fisted swords. At this, I was doing this one, and I wasn't feeling it, and I just was like feeling like the guy looks. So I was about to rip it up like Elliot, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to redo, like Elliot said. Never let a drawing own you. Just, you own the drawing, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
You own the
try something
drawing.
else.
Yeah.
Don't let it,
I
don't
said
let
that.
it own you.
Yeah.
All right.
You are the creator of that art.
That's Matthew Cossins. And again, Matt is looking to sell some pieces here tonight. If any of you are.
If anybody's interested, I can do commissions too.
Yes.
That was the first place winner.
Conan. And then there's a little redhead right there.
Oh, she's cute.
Okay.
Oh, little
I like
pig
her shoes.
sticker.
It's supposed to be like a Bridget Nielsen manga version of Bridget Nielsen.
Brigitte.
Brigitte Nielsen. That's her Red Sonja from is it with Ernie Ray?
From
Ernie Ray
Red
Jr.
Conan was in it too. Or,
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
All right. Next up, we have back to Melissa Lester. Oh,
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's cool.
Cute.
Hey, everybody, make sure you post your pieces underneath the
Draw along.
drawn and quartered thing on Twitter that I put up.
Okay.
No, not the drawlongs. Us.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, the drawlongs can do it too if they want to.
Put what? Where? What?
What?
On Twitter.
Oh, we have a
Why would I do
Twitter.
that?
Oh, yeah.
What's on Twitter?
Promote the show.
Okay, what's Samuel?
Oh, my bad.
I guess I'm going to have to take a picture of mine. Crap.
I had so much fun on this one. I kind of like how I think I got the foreshortening on his arms, and for cartoony style, the shoulder blade just kind of came together really well. I just really enjoy. Also, anytime I get an excuse to animate a snake is a good day. Those guys are fun.
That's fun.
That was good.
Conan the dentist. Let me see your incisors. It looks like you need a root canal. Wow.
I like Elliot's better.
I don't blame you.
See? Sounds just like him.
All right, next up we got
I can't breathe.
Oh, he's a freaking band member.
Oh, cool. That's
Matt,
awesome.
don't say anything negative or Elliot's gonna rip this one up too.
I like the hair, man. The Conan,
Look,
Conan,
No.
Conan hair is like always hard to draw. I like his hair, man.
bro, you need to draw some lace-up leather jeans on it.
Yeah, right.
Dude,
No,
what are you talking
he's
about,
gonna
bro?
go all the way straight down.
Conan wears the
Back.
vest, man, and the armband. I like that armband.
All right.
Do the hair,
Wait,
man. Like I
have
said,
an
Conan's
armband on
hair.
mine too.
Oh yeah, he
Did
would
not notice.
he would definitely
do?
have
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh wow, I thought that was a mustache.
he got a little cordage on him.
Yeah, brother. All right, back
that
to
British guy?
Look, he's Happy Trails coming your way.
The barbarian.
Dan
I wear a
Zig.
vest in the pub, yeah.
That hair looks great, dude. Freaking A.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's always hard to get manly
Great-
looking hair that's
Great
long.
musculature. Your best yet.
There's a reason why they call it death metal. Oh, boy.
Doesn't look like Cary Grant.
Something hurts. See, I was trying
You
to do my
gotta give
best,
him
John.
his
I'm
real
doing my best.
battle axe, bro. His freaking guitar.
I'm doing my best, John Buscema. You see that?
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Got the broken nose.
Is he bleeding
Yeah,
out of his
boxing
nose?
nose.
So what?
Is he bleeding out of his nose?
Yeah.
No, he's got a cold. That's not.
No, it's blood. Shut your mouth, boy.
COVID the Destroyer.
Don't hunt for death, boy.
You know, you're gonna make him tear that up again. Stop.
Sorry. It's just
Weldon,
there.
there's your picture, Weldon.
I drew. You got to. Which screen are you sharing?
Okay, I'll go to Kevin Schwab.
I sent you the picture on your post, Mike, on Twitter.
Okay.
I can't get it all in my shot here, but there's my
Nice.
my Conan.
Conan the Orgy Destroyer.
Oh, you just put it under
Camouflage
mine.
Conan.
I see.
There you go.
Camel Man.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, stop. Represent.
I told you, if you hear the music, it's good.
I know. I listen to it when I'm drawing sometimes.
Okay,
Here's Kevin's. Wow.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah.
That was great.
Thank you.
I like the muscly arms.
I noticed you made the pinky stick out like I told you to.
Yes, I did.
Good job.
Thank you.
Of course, you listen to Mike. Mike's always right. Ah.
Now, I walk around the house sometimes. And
Mike
just,
was right.
I walk around the house just imitating Arnold all the time, and now I can't do it because you guys. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Like,
Listen,
I
you say
remember what he sounds like.
it's all about listen to me now, believe me later.
Get to the chopper.
Well, we know that's important. The chopper is key.
I highly recommend
Ollie,
Joe
remember when
Gaudet.
I told you I was going to kill you last.
He's a great Arnold impersonator, man. He does.
Jeff Loeb wrote that, by the way. And that's not the right one. Well done.
I was messing around. Let's see.
Well done.
Hold on.
It's trans Conan.
Well, I drew the guy in the back, so he's back. There's a guy in there.
No, that's Willow.
Barbarian. That's a free run anime. All right, here it is. Here
It's
it is.
constant. It's Willow.
Oh my
It's the
god.
Willow cast. If it would have been good.
How are you possibly drawing all that during a 2-hour stream?
Why does the Conan look like Mike?
Huh.
It does look like me.
I'm throwing a flag on the play.
Kevin.
Yeah,
I
didn't
think
about
there's some
that.
He's
cheat
got
going
my
on.
forearms too.
I really want. I should have drew a beard on him. He does look too young. He does look like Mike, huh?
He
It's a cool
does.
drawing, though.
Yeah,
There's a psychiatrist would probably have something to say about that.
we'll go with that. I really wanted to put the sword in there a bunch of different ways, but I just screwed it up, and then I ended up just throwing it across her backside at the very end. So there's the
Boy.
blade. It's kind of
Conan
there.
would never treat his steel that poorly.
Yeah, I wanted to put more candles in there too, but anyways, it was fun drawing.
Looks-
Ding,
This one's the best.
ding.
I like that one
Finish
the best too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Stop,
there's
that's
some-
not. That's. Is that everybody? That's everybody, right? All right, go ahead and vote, people. It is time for the vote to see which of our pieces of art you like the best tonight, or which of us was most entertaining, or whatever. I don't care why you vote. Just vote. I
There
don't
you
care who you
go.
vote for. Just vote for me.
Just vote.
There you go. You can vote for anyone as long as it's Mike.
That's right.
Oh, we're supposed to put Mike on there?
Womp, womp.
Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, it was funny.
No
Eh,
votes yet.
let me fix that.
It's funny.
Bum, bum,
Looking.
bum, 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 bum.
All right. Meanwhile, let's go to the draw along
Is it weird that I've got the gummy bear skin stuff?
Why are all the girls in a
You're making me want gummy bears now.
Why is Conan sitting on a throne in the middle of a hallway with all the girls surrounding him in the same area?
Because I ran out
Yes,
of parchment,
I'm the
bro.
one who did Conan.
All right.
Okay, first
drop
up
to
we've
the
got
edges.
Doug Smith. How come Doug Smith is always first? He's like always done
He's a-
first.
Because he's fast.
It's never this day.
Oh, I love the sneakers.
I've seen Doug do videos of how he draws, and he works fast.
That his like raging tonsils, man, are cracking me up.
It's those raging armpits.
All right, thank you, Doug Smith. Very good, very good. Samuel Proctor, I give up. These legs were a nightmare.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
really good.
Oh, he's punching a Roman's soldier.
Yeah, I like his hat.
Cool. That's cool.
It is.
Yeah, the problem
Or
with the
stabbing him
leg
in
is
the
your
face.
back leg is too far back. It should have been forward
Looks
more,
fine.
or his hips should have been turned more. So yeah, I can see where you were getting having your problem.
His left leg looks fine. What? The
No,
foot?
because look at his torso.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the Roman soldier. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Disregard.
What the hell are you talking about?
The hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
All right.
I
Draw
man,
polls in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Please do go and vote.
stabbed in the face.
Oh wait, did you do it the? Did you do
No,
it the
hang
right
on,
way?
hang on. What was it? The poll settings?
Well, you can't change it now.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, you already put up the poll.
You can change it.
Voting.
All right, next up we have Juan Soto here.
Okay, well,
Conan
whatever.
and his girlfriend Bonnie sniff. What is that bad smell? I'm assuming he didn't wear any deodorant that day. Thank you, Juan Soto, for
Oh,
that.
Uncomfortable
Andrew
humor.
Hayes says, "Look at those armpits." There you go. All right, next up we have Alpha Proto with
Man, it's a dang good draw along tonight.
Oh,
Crush.
nice.
Bang, Boom, Bam.
Who was
Yeah.
that?
Oh, that's-
Alpha Proto.
That's Alpha.
Alpha Proto.
Oh,
I
Kevin.
like how
Yep.
came back.
I like his Captain America shield.
Knock forward and kind of push into his head.
He'd probably use a Captain America shield if he saw it lying around.
Absolutely.
Ooh, cool
Samuel
legs.
says, "Stop, Mike. That was supposed to be a fart joke." Oh, okay.
Yeah, she crop dusted him.
Sam says the Conan's legs were intentionally that way. It was the Romans' legs that were their problem.
The Roman legs were fine.
See, this is why I don't offer critique. All right, next up we've got Elrod Bikram. Everyone,
Oh, there we go. That's
Tarzan.
classic Elrod.
Full
There you go.
blade. Oh, dang it.
A scimitar.
Scale armor. Ugh.
That's scale
Amazing.
armor, yeah.
Very
Did
cool.
did you say sickening?
I said it's a scimitar.
I thought one of the girls said sickening.
Oh.
No.
I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm mistaken.
Sorry, no. Yeah.
That's
All right.
cool.
Says, I like that style. Jeff, put up a new poll.
Oh, crap, I
Look
gotta
at
go
him
vote.
go.
What?
Put up a new poll.
Right,
Did
we've
you
got
just
a
say
new
put up a new
poll.
poll? Got a new poll?
Please use the new poll and vote again.
I didn't put up a new poll.
You did or didn't?
I did not. I was
Okay.
looking. I can't find what you're looking for.
Never mind, everyone. Just vote.
Just vote.
Elrod with another entry.
Did I say put up a new poll?
Wow.
I don't think I said put up a new
Ay.
That's freaking.
That's really impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Oy.
Good job, Elrod.
That's thoroughly sickening.
See, he's got a tunic on, right?
I'll say it. I said it.
It looks like chainmail.
oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Two of them. My goodness.
This is like right in Elrod's world.
Yes.
All right, Melissa Lester, who's your pros pick?
Okay, how good is me? That's
Oh my
that's exciting.
gosh.
Oh, this is so. Well, I know everyone says everybody, but it's true. This one was so many really great entries. I think I'm gonna go with Alpha Proto this time.
Good choice.
Alpha Proto, Matt Cossin.
I'm gonna go with oh man, they're really good. I think I'm gonna go with the Elrod's that bottom one he did.
Elrod, one for Elrod.
Yeah, I like
Alpha Proto.
They're all good though, man. They put a lot of work. Everyone look.
Amy Lester.
Oh no. Can you circle back? Oh, they're really good. Oh my gosh, I love alphas and I love Elrods. They're like both great.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Paper, scissors, shit. What I get?
Oh, we both got
Oh,
paper.
we tied.
Okay.
That doesn't help. Oh no.
Here, flip this.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's.
Oh my
that's-
gosh, you're
doesn't have
leaving
hair
the
tail.
fate of our winner to chance.
Okay, listen to something in your heart. There's got to be a little voice in your heart to pick something.
You got an 8-ball?
Oh yeah, that would be handy.
You
See
gotta
what it says. You know what? I love Elrod's piece, but I think Alpha really brought something kind of like really different for him to this piece and tried something new and kind of stretched out. And I think I really like to applaud him for that. So I think I'll vote for Alpha because they're both gorgeous pieces. But I
Alpha
think-
Proto. Thank you, Amy. Weldon.
Well
Love that
done.
drawing.
Oh yeah, it's between Alpha and Elrod.
I know they're both great.
I'll go Alpha Proto tonight. Ah, so tough. That was impossible.
Yeah.
Did you vote?
Yeah, Alpha Proto. Sorry.
Okay. Elliot.
Doug Smith.
Doug Smith. All right. Kevin.
Tough choice between a lot of people, but I'll go with Alpha Proto for tonight.
All right. Jeff.
Elrod.
Elrod.
That's a great drawing.
So stinking good.
I know.
I'm gonna go with Jeff. I mean Doug.
You like the sneakers?
Which gives Elrod congratulations. Not Elrod Alpha.
Oh no.
Yeah, Alpha.
Alpha, you're the
Everybody draws so good. Says
For
Chris.
real.
For real.
Right.
Honestly, for reals.
All right, let's see if I can find you on YouTube. How do I not have this open already? Because I'm an idiot.
I didn't say that.
I knew you were thinking it.
Yeah, but I didn't say it.
Yeah, but I knew you were thinking it.
He said it not.
And my computer's getting old and slow, so
Well, you know.
it's worse.
All right, Kevin, I voted for you. It's time for you to come out on top.
What?
Warpaint Conan.
Oh, I didn't even. I guess
Gosh, how long is this stupid thing gonna take? All right,
Man, I'm stupid.
stupid.
This.
All right, let's see.
I
What am gonna
completely didn't even. Thank you, Weldon.
You're gonna win. Oh, come on, somebody. Unbalance this thing.
I don't. I just don't understand.
Okay. Total votes 15. Total people here 20. I'll give you 1 more minute to vote, and then we're gone. Samuel says, Blacklist, you jokingly say that you shouldn't give advice, but actually I would like one. What position
need
of
to
the
do
leg?
advice
Look, the
streams.
position and how foreshortened. With okay, I can't really describe that on the thing, Samuel. Sorry, I'd have to do a draw over. And we're gonna wrap this up. So, okay, you know what? We should end it now because it's a 3. Well, everybody still gets an award right now. What do you think?
Yay!
Well, I said I'd give him 60 seconds, so let's give him.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh,
Everybody gets an
oh.
I'm having diabetic nerve pain. I don't know about anybody else.
Dennis is here. Aloha, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi, Dennis.
Dennis, I sent you an email earlier.
Of the
And
Peruch
if you're
variety?
available to go ahead and vote, drop a vote in there. We need that last vote. I won't vote. Sorry, I won't vote. I just tuned in. Dennis. But if you vote and you vote for Amy, then everyone at least gets a silver medal tonight.
Why is he not showing up? Is he on?
He's on the other
He
one.
just got off work.
In the other one? Oh, okay. He's not showing up on Blacklist.
Oh, he's not. Are you watch? He might be watching on. Are you on Draw Comics Like a Pro?
Or unapologetic? Or is this?
Okay, I'll change channels.
Oh, somebody voted Kevin.
What happened?
Huh?
Kevin
What?
just pulled ahead.
Oh no! Oh no! All right, we'll call it. Chat looks sparse. Hello, everyone. Yeah, you were the only one there. I don't know why I bother you putting this on Draw Comics Like a Pro, but I do. So, all right, we're gonna call it snapshot. No, I guess. Okay, there we go. Snapshot. With the peanut butter medal tonight in a 5-way unprecedented tie.
Holy
Amy,
cow.
Conan Overalls Lester, Melissa Loincloth should start at the shoulders and end at the knees, Lester. Mike Smirking Smirker Lester. Elliot can do no wrong, Fernandez.
Aw,
and
Jeff.
Matthew Loin Lover Weldon. Congratulations.
Yay!
to the peanut butter medalist. With the silver medal tonight with 21.5% of the vote, Matthew Unhinged Willow Fanatic Cawson.
That's right.
Yay!
And
Thanks.
tonight, with a surprising 26.32% of the vote, our gold medal first place winner, Kevin. Back off the pinky, Mike. Sharp.
That's a good one, Jeff. That's a good one.
Congratulations, Kevin. Speech,
Hey, thank
speech,
you.
speech.
Thank you. I appreciate everybody voting for me, even though I feel like mine's weaker than. I would give my vote to Amy. Because the gummy bear
But
thing
if
is
you
just
gave
funny.
your vote to Amy, then she would get the peanut butter medal and nobody else would.
Oh well, I would have gave my win to Amy since she did the cute gummy bear.
Aw.
But thank you, everybody. I'm glad you think the Conan, the movie Conan. I wish I could have really.
Elliot, what was that?
Elliot.
No, Elliot.
Elliot.
How do you
Come
know
on.
it's him?
Don't fib
Maybe
us
we
on
should-
this, and you're doing.
Cleaning up something with paper towels.
My second vote was for Elliot.
Dennis wants to know, Matt Cawson, if you met your goal. And actually, that being the case, I'm gonna put Cawson. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight you, and let you do your. Now, where are you on this stupid screen? Oh, there you are.
Like, how
There you
can
are.
people who want to pick
Yeah,
up a
Matt
commission-
Cotson's trying to reach a $900 goal tonight so we can catch up on some much needed bills. So if anyone has interest in any of the stuff, he can now present while I go grab my fish sticks. Go, Cosson.
Ooh, fish sticks.
Yeah.
I'm right now. I'm trying to reach a goal because I have to pay. Well, let's just say I have to pay rent, and I'm a little behind So I'm trying to raise some extra cash so I have a place to live. So right now I'm selling this stuff. And like I said, my goal is if I could sell 3 of these, I have it posted on Twitter, then I could pretty much have my goal here. But I'm selling these for like 300. These are the 11x14 on Bristol pen and inks. And then I have some commissions, which are 8.5 by 11, and I'm selling those for 100. So if I sell like 9 of those, that'd be
Look at that
great too,
G2
so.
business in the
Yeah. So yeah, so just any of these, I have a bunch of art. I'm going to actually start posting them online tonight and tomorrow, and some originals. Some of these are a little bit older, but I'm actually going to go and retouch them because this one was an old one, and I end up retouching it, and I actually like it more now. It's more interesting. But it's on my Instagram, or not, it's on my Twitter, and I'm going to put this on Instagram too. And let's see if I close up here. This is when they did the Vin Diesel Bloodshot. And
oh, you did it. You hatched in that area. That looks freaking excellent.
thanks. Know what I did to because I was thinking, how do I do this rendering? I actually scanned it in and digitally like rendered it.
Experimented.
Yeah, experimented, and then I'm like, you know what, that looks good. So I just saved it, and then I just reduplicated it on the traditional.
Dang use.
Because I'm tired of like trying to like figure it out and then using whiteout and all that stuff. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it digitally and then go and finally do it. But it has a reflection in the scan version. You don't see the reflection, but yeah, if anybody and if you can't afford like the higher, I mean, you can get us. I'll let you. You can buy it. I'll let you. If you could buy a cheaper commission. I'll give it to you. Just DM me and I can, give you one for cheaper. Because like I said, I'm just trying to get the money raised, and if someone wants to help out, any amount will help. But like I said, I'm gonna do something for it. I'm not just asking for money. I want to do some commissions.
Season 1 whiny Deku.
yeah. This is him. He's become pretty crazy hard now.
Yeah.
Taking on supervillains and everything. This is like the earlier one. Yeah. But
I just could not wait until he stopped like destroying his body. That was
I know.
Really old.
What about that? Did you get to the point where he's fighting one of the main villains?
Dennis says your PayPal is at @mcossin, right? That's not right, is it?
Yes. It's Cossin Art at hotmail.com.
Cossin Art at Hotmail.
That's simple. That's good. That's awesome.
And then
this is now an auction stream. I don't know. I just got back from getting my fist sticks. What are you guys doing?
Sort of. I mean, if anyone wants one of these pieces, you could just say so right now or DM me. But yeah, like I said, I have it on my Twitter, the price range. But like I said, I'm willing to go lower for people who are trying to help out and can't match those prices. But I still have some art to sell, and I can do commissions too. Like I said, 8.5 by 11 I'm doing. And the 8.5 by 11s are like this one right here. I'm doing these for 100. But if you buy one of the finished art that's already finished for 300, I throw on one of these, whatever choice you want.
So that's the Mika
Cossin Art at what?
It's just at hotmail.com. Hotmail.
Is Hotmail still operational?
Yeah, I have a Hotmail.
It's just, but it's like it's now called Outlook, but you can still use the Hotmail. Address.
Yeah, the Hotmail address still works.
That's pretty awesome.
Now, if someone wanted to DM you, which social media would be best to go through?
You can email me at cossinart@hotmail.com, or you can DM me on Twitter, which is Cossin Masked, MASKED, Cossin Masked. And you DM me, and I'll check it because I know you have to be following the person to be able to message them. But I'll check my message request. It's like it's funny. Right before I was like, I'm in need of money. All of a sudden, I got some commission request in my request thing, and it's like some guy from some like not safe for work site wants commission. I'm like, oh gosh,
Yeah.
I'm like that. Think about it, right when you need it. All of a sudden, for some reason, this guy popped up out of nowhere, and it wasn't even. But I didn't post my thing yet either. So I'm like temptation trying to get. Actually, it's not temptation. I'm not tempted by that. But anyway,
Satan?
yeah, exactly. It's like, well, that's strange. I need cash, and all of a sudden that guy pops up out of nowhere on the exact day that I needed without even posting anything.
No.
Coincidence? But yeah, and like I said, I'll finish this Conan piece. I don't know if anybody's interested in Conan. He just slayed like a little, like, one of the orc enemies. It broke a sword on him.
Andrew Hayes asks, how many of these do you have total?
I have a bunch. Right immediately, I have 3 finished pieces like these. I'm just doing a little touch up on this one. This one's finished. And Andy, I don't know if you're interested in this one, the Wolverine one. Let me know if you're interested in that one.
I remember some from your earlier, like the Ninja Turtles and Wonder Woman. I saw.
Yeah, I got the Ninja Turtle one right here with Wonder Woman, like the urban hip hop Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like they had her Nike Airwalks, and then like I said, it depends on what people are fans of. But yeah, but I can also, like I said, do commissions. And I bought this. Like I said, I don't know if anyone's a fan of Batman. The Batman.
Alpha asks if you still have that Mika.
Yeah, actually, I'm sending this Mika. This one's already bought, so this one's going out. I'm actually sending some art out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why are you showing it if it's sold already?
You might be able
Well,
to.
I'm just showing this one as an example of what you can get. Like,
What,
this is the
$100?
size of the commission art. It's gonna be on Bristol, 11 by 8.5 by 11, and it'll be a single character.
Could
And yeah,
you
this
do
one's
a
already
split
paid for.
if somebody didn't have a full 100? Well, I guess you could discuss that with them.
Well, yeah, and it's the 300 is for the finished art, but you get a commission piece with it for the 300.
Ah, okay.
So, and then, but yeah, I mean, if someone wants just to get something from me for less because they can't, they want to help out, but they can't afford that, then I'll work something with you guys too. Because every little bit helps. And yeah, I'm doing this right now. This is actually the commission that I'm actually sketching on a separate sheet of paper to get my idea what I want for the final cover. But I'm going to be working on this one tomorrow too. But this is already bought for right here, this one.
Oh, nice.
So
All right. So how far along are you?
on which on the pieces or on the
No,
cover?
On the money you need.
Oh, here, let me double check. I don't know. I haven't even checked since I've been on here. People have been sharing the link, which is cool because I definitely
That's good.
appreciate that. Let's see.
Yeah, post it up on Twitter. I'll repost it, or I'll go find
He
it.
did, Matt. Pay attention.
Really? I'm sorry. I'm freaking out of it.
Oh.
I just want to go get to the bottom of this honey roast peanut butter and watch Willow.
Yum.
Oh, I got one request.
A commission request?
Yeah, what?
Sweet.
Whoa. No, I don't, here, I'm going to reply. Oh man, I don't want to say, I don't know if I should say who it is, but thank you very much. Here, I'm going to reply.
Nice.
Oh man, wait.
Dennis screams, Willow. Okay, may not actually be screaming, but
Not the new Willow series. The greatest
Dennis,
sword fighter that ever lived.
Dennis, do you want Willow?
Dennis says, you can say I emailed you because I did.
Yeah, Dennis, thank you. I mean, really, man, Dennis is like wants a big commission. He said, "What can he get?"
Nice.
Oh my gosh, Dennis,
Nice,
you can
bro.
get whatever you want.
Awesome.
You
Man,
get whatever.
Dennis,
you want.
thank you very much. Man,
I mean, anything.
anything that you want drawn, I'll draw the entire cast of Willow
Oh,
for you.
Mike, you need to get that screen clip of Mark Wahlberg
Really?
and other guys or whatever.
You can have anything on the list.
I mean, if you need anything,
I haven't seen
I
that
will
movie in a
be.
long time. Dennis
Yeah, I
says,
mean-
LOL, I did not specifically say Willow for art. I was asking why Willow talk.
yeah,
Because
Oh, why were we
Matt
talking
Weldon
Willow?
wants to
There's a lot of
watch
Willow hate.
for some weird reason.
I'm not talking about the series. I haven't watched the series, but I have fond memories of the Willow.
Comics Bear says, give Dennis that Willow art.
Dennis, yeah, whatever you want, you will get 11 by 17, 11 by 20, whatever. For the amount that you're giving me, I will give you a giant Art Adams piece.
Oh, nice.
Oh man,
Maybe
thanks, Dennis.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, that'll help tremendously.
Well, there you go. Good
Yeah,
job.
one of these days we'll do an actual auction.
I love happy endings. I'm getting all emotional.
Thanks, man, Dennis, very much, man. That you don't even know how much that helped out.
I've got to find her Twitter somewhere.
Artist choice. How do I pay you? Yeah, PayPal, right?
PayPal or PayPal takes a percentage out unless you do it as a friend.
Why don't you just email him back?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, you guys can do that privately, Dennis.
Okay, thanks, Dennis. Thank you very much.
Friday auctions.
Man.
No, that's not his PayPal. Don't send money to M. Cossin.
No, that's not mine. No. Venmo. I don't know if you do
You
Venmo.
already paid M. Cossin, whoever that is. Yeah, Friday auctions. Yeah, Friday auctions were fun. It's I don't know. It takes up a lot of time. But maybe we'll schedule one for
Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog Day.
That could be.
We'll figure it out.
Thank you, Dennis. Yeah. I'm gonna email here.
He's got Venmo.
Yeah, Venmo. I think Venmo is pretty good. I have Venmo. I'd have to go check it real quick. I can email you. Thanks, Dennis.
Wire transfer, cryptocurrency.
Awesome, you deserve it,
Dennis
bro.
got Bitcoin.
Thanks,
Bearer
man.
bonds.
Man.
Wait, who's bouncing?
Maybe we can come up with.
Because we did. It's good that we did Conan because we've done He-Man before. Even though I
We've
would
done
like to
Conan.
done it. Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we have. Oh, I guess we have. Matt showed his old Conan.
Yeah. You weren't here,
I
Weldon.
don't even remember what I did.
You were on sabbatical. You were in.
Yeah, that was
No, I was
2023.
here because I remembered it the minute Matt brought it up. I said, "Hey." I recalled it immediately. I'm pretty sure I was here. I've been around a lot more.
What was it?
I get credit for.
Rhaegar's request is: Can you draw Gorilla Grodd Alex Jones shaking hands with Super Saiyan Trump and Vivek as Sounds like
That's
we're
a tall order, but I could do
bringing
it.
up a new Magnificent Seven episode.
That might tell a new story. Huh?
Mike, do you still have copies of that?
Yeah, way too many.
I need to get a couple of comps from you. I'll pay for them.
Bet, dude. You can have as many as you want.
Nice.
They're out there somewhere in the garage. Topic:
Still-
Groundhog Day movie. Don't drive angry.
Oh, that's such a good movie too, dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those movies I can watch over and over again.
Much like the movie.
Somebody got it.
Oh gosh. You're too clever.
I got it right when you said it.
There you go. Yeah, this hour it's pretty good.
That was pretty cool when they were making those commercials again from Bill Murray's making those Groundhog Day commercials. Did y'all ever see those?
I don't know.
He made some commercials with the groundhog and everything just like a year or two ago. They were hilarious. He made like half a dozen commercials.
Oh my
were they
gosh!
for?
Don't start giving me ideas. Alpha Proto says, "Make Magnificent 7-2. The last one was the proper universe. We are in the wrong timeline."
Oh, you're stirring up them juices.
I know. My brain's gonna start percolating. I mean, like I can start on pages pretty quick.
Save the timeline.
I'll just start
'cause
using
that's
SketchUp for backgrounds, though.
I remember when you were. That was one of the books where you're like, I'm just going straight digital and I'm doing it quick, and you knocked it out, man.
Oh yeah, I did that whole book. I think in like 2 weeks or something.
Goodness.
You got your hustle on.
Yep. The thing is, I know I haven't fulfilled Lone Star 3, and there's still some stragglers on Monster Hunt 2, and so I don't want to launch another campaign until I get those done.
I need to get some of them too.
Everybody talk about Lone Star. All right. Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Hey, talk about Lone Star had an appearance in comic shops just like 4 weeks ago or something, or maybe like a month or
what?
two ago. Well, the Exposition Pigeon came out in comic shops.
Oh.
On Punchline 15. Yeah.
Did you ask my permission to use Exposition Pigeon?
Yeah, I did. I showed him to you. You told me.
You know what's really funny is here I am going to present here. All of this arguing I've been doing on Twitter has gotten me
awesome. 668%.
But it got me this real bump in sales this past week, this past 2 weeks from me arguing on Twitter.
Nice.
Well, I
guess there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Right? Yeah.
You got one of the last.
People say arguing on Twitter is a waste of time. Clearly, it's not.
Oh, dang! I forgot Kelsey Shannon colored that too. That Kim Jong Gi.
Yes, the Kim Jong Gi cover.
One of his last illustrations.
Exciting.
Yeah. And by the time I actually print it, it'll be his last cover.
Oh my goodness! Well played, Mike.
His last comic cover, probably.
Oh crap!
Unless somebody else just prints something of it, so I can't.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Matt, if someone wanted to get in touch with you on Instagram, does that work too, or do you check something else more frequently?
Dang, those are some sweet covers, Mike.
Instagram.
I know, dude. This is Kari Evans from what's that?
I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt y'all. I just forgot how the cover spread action that you had going on in that campaign.
What's that? What was that movie or the Marvel book with the dragon sisters? I can't remember the book.
Daughters of the Dragon?
Daughters of the Dragon, is that it?
Oh, I think that's a name.
Are you talking about with Misty Knight and
Daughters of the Dragon?
Yeah. So yeah, Kari did that series.
Yeah.
I've been friends with him since junior college.
I love that series. It was like Clayman and him and did a bunch of those books around that time.
Yeah, so Kari's like freaking super talented dude, and yeah, I just called in a favor. And then we got Paolo Pantalina from Red Hood and the Outlaws, I think was his book. Is that right? I don't know. Paolo I've been friends with for 16, 18 years, something like that.
Dang, he's smoking, but his junk is really flaring up. I like it.
I just.
Wow, that didn't sound right.
I don't know what you just said.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Here's Lone Star. This is Lone Star 3. It is an active campaign. It's LoneStarComic.com. I always make my campaign direct to what's active.
Hey, Mike, real quick question. Is Monster Hunt 2 still in demand or anything like that?
It is not in demand or anything like that. And I still need to get the rest of the copies from the person who's supposed to be doing fulfillment, but stopped.
Oh.
So that's a little irritating, but whatever. I'll get it. I'll get it.
I was just wondering because if you're making bumps, if you're having bumps in sales, like I don't know, I doubt you want to get another campaign going, but there's some of the character development in Monster Hunt 2 goes along with like Lone Star
3.
Yeah,
I know.
It's fun, man. It was so fun.
Oh, it's interesting. Somebody called me out on this neck being too long, and I'm like, you know what? You're right, because this trap goes up, but you can't see it because of his mouth. And then this trap should go up higher than it is. But the head's not in the wrong position. The ears are too high.
Yeah.
So
It's
when you
not
bring the
it's not
ears
that
down-
bad, but
Yeah. So I actually redrew it with the ears lower, and then I fixed this trap here, and it looks better. But now I have to recolor it, so I'll get around to that.
it's easy.
So are you?
But I did
Are
what you're
you
supposed to do when somebody criticizes your art. I looked at it. I said, "Oh, you're right." I fixed it, and I thanked them for their criticism.
It's hard to
Nice.
catch everything on your own sometimes, right?
It is.
There's a lot of stuff going on in these.
Things happen for a reason. You weren't supposed to go to print until you fixed a couple of things.
There you go.
Till it goes. to
Otherwise, you might have seen it later, and it would bug you
I
forever.
love that. I love that vampire's arm and his hand grabbing those bars, his left hand.
Oh,
Freaking
here.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like that triceptical.
What it's called?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a fun book.
Yeah.
Kind of want to get back to drawing some comics, man.
Awesome.
It's kind of my jam.
Well, hey, whenever you do the next Lone Star campaign, we're gonna finally use that Lone Star drawing that I did for something.
What Lone Star drawing?
The one where he was jumping up into the. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it real quick.
You might have an easier time doing a comic if it's black and white. Trying to get colors printed seems to be.
I did it
challenging.
forever ago, Mike. You might remember.
Forever ago.
All right, let's see here. There's a colored version, but I got the black and white version right here. Let me share my screen.
Oh, Jeff, were you gone?
Yeah, I
Oh.
was gone.
Dang.
Now I'm back. You guys are too busy selling stuff.
Jeff has a book. Everybody should go buy Jeff's book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about that right now, Amy. We're talking about Lone Star.
Audiobook in it. Oh,
All right, here, check it out, Mike.
there's also an audiobook.
You knucklehead! That's from Lone Star, the reprint edition.
Did you actually use that?
Yes.
Oh crap! There's a. Well, I need to get a copy of that too.
Oh, Elliot's got to go. Got a boogie woogie.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Elliot.
I got a
Okay.
very early morning tomorrow, so I gotta call it.
Yeah, we'll wrap this up. Yeah, I'll get you whatever you need. Well, then I have a box of this.
I'm not sweating it. We'll figure it out. You're busy. We'll do it soon. I'm just glad to hear you used it for something.
Yeah, bro. Of course.
Did you ask my permission, Mike?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
All right, and Jeff has a book. Jeff.
Yes,
go
I have
ahead.
many books. Go
Many
buy my
books.
books.
Buy Jeff's
All of them.
books. They're on
I'll put links.
Amazon
I'll put
under
links.
Herman
P. Hunter.
Hunter.
Oh,
Do you remember that Klinger in MASH when he was trying to copy
Yeah.
Herman Potter? Herman
Yeah,
P. T. Potter.
Her-
Herman
Sherman. It's
Potter-
Sherman T. Potter.
T. Potter. Okay. Sherman, Herman, whatever.
Herman
What's the
Turner.
difference?
Well,
Oh.
bit of a difference.
An S.
I
That
hate to
is-
say, Dennis, I sent you an email. So, the information. Thank you very much, Dennis.
I hope we get to see the drawing when it's done. I'm sure it'll be really cool.
Oh,
If
yeah,
Dennis is
I'll
okay with
post
that.
it up. Whatever Dennis wants.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's going to be.
Well, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, including our guests and including everyone in the chat. Thank you all for popping in, spending your Wednesday night with us as we draw and jibba jabba about this, that, and the other, as we always do. It's just something we do for fun, really, and to keep the fellowship of friends and artists
Remember the
together once a week.
Yeah.
Get
Amen.
together. Good time. Draw some
Yeah,
goofy stuff.
I feel pretty fortunate knowing you, all you guys.
Yeah, same here, man.
Let's go y'all too.
You're a
Yep.
blessing.
I love you guys.
All of you.
God bless us, everyone.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Dennis.
Later, y'all.
Thanks,
Y'all have a
Dennis.
good night to everybody that tuned in.
Love y'all. Have a great weekend.
Bob says,
Scott.
"Yay, I have friends."
Awful proto.
Yes, you do. Never
Good
forget
night.
that.